and prizes you can win. Get in on the big bonus rewards when you activate a prepaid plan. Dial *129# or visit topupflow.com to activate a plan today.
A tradition of trust, a promise of quality. Transform your home with District Stairs SVG's Homeowners Trust Program. Renovate your kitchen, bathroom, flooring, or living space, hassle-free. No interest, no hidden fees, just trust. Here's how it works. Free consultation. Start with a free consultation to discuss your renovation goals and receive a customized plan. Pay a deposit up front. Secure your renovation with an initial deposit. Flexible installment plans. Pay the remaining balance in manageable installments tailored to you. Your vision brought to life. Experience a seamless transformation of your home with trusted craftsmanship. Let's bring your dream home to life together. Call us at 1-784-456-7649. Email districtstairs.svg@gmail.com or visit us in the Russell Shopping Center at Stony Grounds.
Bonady Supermarket in Kingstown, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices. At Bonady Supermarket number 2, located at Upper Middle Street, we are proud to serve you. We are second to none. Call us at 457-1616. We at Bonady Supermarket number 2 will always be here for you. Bonady Supermarket, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices.
Soundblast Entertainment exclusive rentals. We have LED bars, LED chairs, LED tables, trussing, speakers, and stage available. Bring your event to life with exclusive party rentals. For more information, contact 1-784-493-1361. 1-784-493-1361.
Looking for reputable, reasonable shipping services from the USA? Look no further than Fair Deal Shipping and Trading. Call us today, 407-822-6792. From our hub in Orlando, Florida, we provide complete freight handling services. We'll do your purchasing, we'll do your shipping, and everything in between. Whether it's ocean freight or air freight, commercial cargo or personal effects, big or small, Fair Deal will handle it all. Visit us on the web at www.fairdealshipping.com or just call us 407-822-6792. That's Fair Deal Shipping and Trading in the heart of Central Florida, your artery to the Caribbean and the rest of the world.
There are many cleaning companies, but there is only one company that cleans, and that is VinceClean. So you don't have to wait for a season. Cleanliness is enough of a reason. Just finish building your dream home and wish to move in? Then VinceClean is for you. Do you have oil mark where that car is parked? New tiles just laid and want to remove tile grout, cement, or paint? VinceClean is for you. Shampooing of chair sets, mattress, carpet, house cleaning. VinceClean is for you. So whatever cleaning you need and for the best prices and quality on the market, telephone 431-1360, 457-1649. VinceClean, 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 the best in service.
We would like to say that Captain Bligh XO Aged Rum is the best rum in the world. And now we can. Voted the world's best rum at the World Rum Awards 2014, Captain Bligh XO Aged Rum. World class in a glass.
Hannah, guess who nearly burned down the kitchen trying to make gourmet ramen?
You again?
I had no garlic, no butter, no vibes, so I ran to Massey quick.
Just for ramen?
I came out with dinner, dessert, and even items to clean up. Plus, points on my loyalty card. I even transferred money and still had time to grab a little wine.
So, basically, you live there now?
Honestly, with the parking, service, and the WhatsApp updates, I'm moving next week. Who else doing it like that? Massey Stores, our family serving your family and your last minute cravings.
The Vibes is set for Sunday, September 14th. Sunday, September 14th, 2025. It's the Southern Grenadines boat ride to Beckway. Jump on the MV Ambience as we leave Union Island at 7:30 sharp, sailing through Myro and Canawan all the way to Lower Bay Beckway for the big small goal football clash. Southern Grenadines versus the Northern Grenadines. Drinks, food, games, pure fun and niceness. Feel the vibe and be part of the action. Don't miss this. Mark the dates. September 14th. All aboard Beckway. We going.
While the New Democratic Party, the NDP, continue to represent the views of a significant number of Vincentians, the party is indeed obliged to recognize that we are now into new times. Through this radio program, the NDP hopes to keep in tune with the thinking of the populace, while offering leadership for the challenging times ahead. This program, New Times, is therefore for all Vincentians, regardless of political persuasion, to interact with the NDP in building a new team of New Democrats. Call telephone number 4565967 to interact with the party's host on this program, New Times, aired on this station, Nice Radio. From 10:30 a.m., it's New Times for a new team of New Democrats. The views expressed on this program are not those of Nice Radio.
We strive for what is right and pleasing in God's sight and a democratic life. We believe our country's future must be shaped by our own hands to ensure a strong foundation that's based on rock, not sand. The education of our children is the pride of everything, and freedom of expression is a pledge of our country. Oh, NDP, we love you so, what family, what destiny. We strive for what is right and pleasing in God's sight and a democratic life. Let us put our heads together to keep high our country's name and protect our youth from danger. From guidance we remain. Our women and our children, we will hold with our men. That kind of determination and living harmony and love. Oh, NDP, we love you so. One family, one destiny. We strive for what is right and pleasing in God's sight and a democratic life. We salute our founding members for the charge they gave to us to provide land for the landless, be honest, kind, and just. A better life for every worker and for those whom they get. To build one Caribbean, our peace and justice share. Oh, NDP, we love you so. What family, what destiny. We strive for what is right and pleasing in God's sight and a democratic life. Oh, NDP, we love you so. What family, what destiny. We strive for what is right and pleasing in God's sight and a democratic life. Oh, NDP, we love you soul. One family, one destiny. We strive for what is right and pleasing in God's sight.
The winds of change are sweeping through the region. Change is long overdue. This is a new year. These are new times. We are the New Democratic Party. This is the New Times program with your host. We are ready. What about you?
The love of my country have me in tears. I'm begging you, Lord, to answer my prayers. Father, please, we need your intervention to bring us some healing in our land. The enemy is within the gates, destroying us daily. When will we see an end to this suffering and misery? Right now, we're losing at everything, and I want the country to win. I just want St. Vincent to win. Look around, we're losing at everything, and I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Morality down the drain, crime and violence skyrocketing, situation looking grim. Can't you see what is happening right now? The country ain't winning, and I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Look around, the people are suffering, and I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Hey. Yes. Hey. So places that we live in despair. Show that this government don't really care. Every day is a struggle to make ends meet. So many are homeless out in the streets. There's got to be a better way for us in this country to let us walk for a brighter day to build our society. Right now, we're losing at everything, and I want the country to win. I just want St. Vincent to win. Look around, we're losing at everything, and I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Morality down the drain, crime and violence skyrocketing, situation.
A pleasant morning to one and all, friends and foes alike. This is the New Times program for today, Friday, the 5th of September, 2025. Folks, let us begin today's program by reading two scripture verses. The first one is James chapter 1 and verse 8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. And the second scripture reading is taken from Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 14. That we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. Folks, let us send special greetings to all who are celebrating birthday, anniversary, or life. And we extend our deepest condolences to all who mourn. the passing of a loved one. Today, folks, we want to look a little bit of scare tactics. Scare tactics. Not smear, in as much as though we know there is smear tactics. We're not looking at smear, we're looking at scare tactics. It is very important that we do that. So keep that in mind. Scare tactics. Not smear, although many love the smear, the gotterism. Today, we are looking at scare tactics. We are going to pin it down to one aspect, to one issue as it relates to scare tactics. And I hope that you will use that first scripture verse, James chapter 1 and verse 8. Double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. But I'll give you time. I'll give you time to organize your brain cells, your gray matter. So, it is my heart's desire for St. Vincent to win. Because, folks, the enemy is within the gates. The enemy is within the gates. Digest what I just said, scare tactics, and how it is being used on Vincentians. I hope I would have loved for our not so fabulous friend to listen. Because boy. So, well, I heard a lady from Trinidad with a quote, and they say it's an African proverb that the cockroach voted for the insecticide. No, the ants voted for the insecticide because it hated the cockroach. So it voted for Began. And Began came out. And when Began came out and started attacking the cockroach, even mosquito, sandfly, everything, even the ant that didn't vote, perished, died out of hatred for the cockroach. So today, folks, we will be looking at scare tactic. So, Imad, talk for me.
Love of my country have me in tears. I'm begging you, Lord, to answer my prayers. Father, please, we need your intervention to bring us some healing in our land. The enemy is within the gates, destroying us daily. When will we country to win. I just want St. Vincent to win. Look around, losing at everything. And I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Morality down the drain. Crime and violence skyrocketing. Situation looking grim. Can't you see what is happening right now? The country ain't winning. And I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Look around, the people are suffering. And I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Hey. Yes. Hey. It's hopeless inside, we live in despair. Show that this government don't really care. Every day some struggle to make ends meet. Many are homeless out in the streets. There's got to be a better way for us in this country to let us walk for a brighter day to build our society. Right now we're losing at everything, and I want the country to win. I just want St. Vincent to win. Look around, we're losing at everything, and I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Morality down the drain. Crime and violence skyrocketing. Situation looking grim. Can't you see what is happening right now? The country ain't winning. And I want the country to win. I really want.
That is exactly why I come here Friday after Friday. And when I can't be here, Lord God, you know my spirit is here. My spirit is here. A gentleman is calling, and I have not even get to say what I'm saying. So kindly do not call now. Kindly do not call now. I told you today we are going to be looking at scare tactics. You know, there's a grasshopper. A fella say a kangaroo. He heard this song by Touch. Say you jump up like kangaroo. Jump from this to that and wherever else. But there's a kangaroo, a grasshopping kangaroo on Facebook, suffering from delusions of grandeur, jumping from issue to issue. And at every turn that he has been defeated, he jumped to another one without shame. Without shame, keeps jumping. You have now turned to scare tactics. See, like the others can't work. The stumbling blocks and the smear can't work. Gone now to scare. And you should know what scare tactic is. It's a kind of a strategy that creates fear or alarm to manipulate someone into compliance, often through exaggerated rumors or threats. So this one is going about with his start now with his scare tactic. And he's trying to mislead you the populace, the electorate, the general population. And I won't have him. I won't have him. You know, the ULP has been saying, oh, the NDP will cut back this, they will cut back that. So, this grasshopping kangaroo jumped from the billboard at Gibsukana to the billboard at out at Villa. He's jumping all over. Jumping all over. And reach now to the point of telling the electorate not to vote for the NDP because the NDP, what is that? Will vote for China. Something with China. Something with China. You go find it just now. I was looking for it. Say if you vote for the NDP will hand our country over to China. Vote responsibly. Sorry, he's not in Cuba, nor Venezuela. Folks, and I hope my boy in England, I wonder if he heard the scripture. I thought I just read the one from Ephesians, especially. Hope he's listening. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 14. So, folks, today we will be looking at this issue. The lies they are peddling and the scare tactics. Don't forget James chapter 1 and verse 18. About the unstable man. About the double-minded man who is unstable in all his ways. But before we get to the meat of the matter, I would like for you to give me your thoughts about Mia Motley and about Barbados. Give me your thoughts about my dear friend Gaston Brown, who is being dubbed the world boss. And give me your thoughts about Antigua. You ever passed through Antigua airport? Tell me about Antigua. And folks, I can ask you the very same question about Guyana and Jamaica, because one of my favorite guys, he won the election there, Andrew, won the election in Guyana, Jamaica this week. Can I ask you about Dominica, about Grenada, about the Bahamas, about Trinidad and Tobago? And I won't ask you about Suriname, Cuba, no, Venezuela. But folks, I want to get this out of the way before Cupid comes. Let us look at our foreign affairs slogan. as deformed as it is, as deformed and confused as our foreign affairs slogan is, let us look at it. Let us look at it to see if you really understand what it means. Friends of all, satellite of none. Oh my God, sorry. That's not it. That's not it. That was Errol Barrows. Barbados, Errol Barrow, that was his. And War Thief, our boy War Thief, stole it. War Thief stole, not stole, thief. And then this politically correct thing with none of you. Thief it. It thief Errol Barrows' words. And when he was exposed, he switched it up. So he stopped saying friend of all, satellite of none. He switched it up to friend of all, strive for a better world. Strive for a better world after War Thief was exposed. But how are we going to fight for a better world? Folks, do not call. Do not call. Do not call. Do not call. Don't call yet. How are we going to fight or strive for a better world when there is no unity in your country? However, say no, we not talk to Friday. We not talk to Friday. Aristotle said, a friend of all is a friend to none. So folks, hold that too. A friend of all is a friend to none. A friend of all is a friend to none. So you're holding that and you're holding the scripture, was there, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Hold that. Folks, still, before we get to the meat of the matter, I asked you a few questions a while ago, you know, about Barbados, Mia Motley, about Gaston Brown and Antigua, and you could throw in Jamaica and Guyana into the mix. But before we get to the meat of the matter still, do you, my not so fabulous friend and others, who wants to use scare tactics on Vincentian so that we will all die, we will all suffer and die, just like the one there, hate the cockroach so much, hate the Piara so much, that they like grasshopper, jumping from one issue to the other. When you call her, tell me where you know about Barbados and Mia Motley. When you hear Mia Motley speak on the world stage, tell me what you know about Mia Motley. and about Gaston Brown. And you're going to understand why you're asking you that and why you're showing Jamaica and Guyana. But before we get to the meat of the matter, tell us what you really know about what happened to Grenada in 2012. Grenada, switched allegiance from Taiwan to China in 2012. Tell us what happened to Maurice Bishop Airport in Grenada. Tell us what you know. Because remember, they're using scare tactics on you, frightening you, causing fear and alarm, to have us all killed, for us all to die politically. Folks, do you understand why? Do you understand why the fella we have here lightened our diplomatic relations with Taiwan as a hook in the gill? You understand? Folks, you understand why? I don't think you understand why. I don't think you understand. But folks, our boy, our not so fabulous friend, the kangaroo, the grass-hopping kangaroo, had joined the scare tactic choir. I they're out there saying, oh, don't vote for the NDP. Because if you vote for the NDP, they will sell passports. Folks, it's suffer they want you to suffer, Suffer. I hear what happened. Because still, before we get to the meat of the matter, let us look at a few countries in the Caribbean that have diplomatic relations with China. One, Antigua. Or should I say Antigua and Barbuda. Two, Barbados. Tell me what you know about Barbados. You understand? Barbados. Number three. We are speaking Caribbean countries, folks. Grenada. Number 4, Guyana. Number 5, Jamaica. Number 6, Trinidad and Tobago. Number 7, Dominica. Number 8, Cuba. 9, Venezuela. 10, the Dominican Republic. And 11, Suriname. 11. Folks, 4 countries have diplomatic relations with Taiwan. 4. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Lucia, and St. Lucia does switch up, right? St. Kitts Nevis, and Belize. Folks, hear this. Our boy wrote a booklet in 1983. And in that booklet, he condemned Milton Cato to death. To death. You know why? Milton Cato established relations with Taiwan. Did you hear me? Folks, go to page 25 over to 26 of the programmatic platform of the MNU, and you'll see it there. He said Milton Cato had no right to form diplomatic relations with Taiwan. It's there writing in black and white, and don't doubt me. So folks, 11 countries, and if you look at them, you know, Antigua and Barbuda, Gaston is our boyfriend. Well, don't talk about Mia. Don't talk about Mia. Mia take it now, have it going that she not sell passport. But Mia in bed with China. Grenada. And her friend. Guyana and her friend. All I know, Anjo is not Anjo party. The GLP is not his sister party, the PMP in Jamaica. But Jamaica is in bed with China. Trinidad and Tobago, Dominica. Roosevelt Skerritt is the boy's best friend. Oh God, well, don't talk about Cuba and Venezuela. Don't talk about Cuba and Venezuela. They are in relations with China. And as an aside, remember what I just told you that Mia now join the bandwagon to say she not sell passport. Well, Mia, if you want to give away, you give away. Your choice. But as an aside, Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts Nevis, and St. Lucia, they have CBI. Folks, did you hear me? Antigua, Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts Nevis, and St. Lucia have CBI. No. You go figure. You remember Astafan said to worry them, you don't know what the hell they're talking about, self-passport? So don't worry them, they want us all to suffer. So, hot and sweaty, Johnny come lately. Oh no, sorry, Johnny just come. Suffering from delusions of grandeur. Up and join baby man. Up and join baby man. Before he go and pray to God, to ask God for the spirit of discernment. Well, I want to say like Kenton, go and look in the mirror. He ain't looking in no mirror. He busy pointing fingers. But hot and sweaty, Johnny just come. Ignorant as to what took place in St. Vincent and the Grenadines last year. Last year, you know. Last year, something happened in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I wish you could tell me what it is. So like an echo in a chamber. Johnny just come. Is saying that, oh gosh, boy, I tell you, we wasn't voting cattle, we regurgitating. Johnny just come is saying that China is sponsoring local journalists here. So Johnny come lately. Johnny just come. Is saying that the NDP will hand the country over to China. Take a little Ahmad. Taking a little Ahmad. And I'm coming back. I ain't gone anywhere. They're right here. I give you a chance, folks, to digest. To put your brain cells to work. Put them in gear. Barbados in bed with China. Guyana, Jamaica in bed with China. Something took place here last year, March last year. While I might sing, you think. While I might sing, you think.
Look around, the people are suffering. And I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. So come on, my people, all hands on deck. Let's give it a shot, it's time to reset. No matter your race, your color, or creed, working together we can achieve. For this country to progress, we must do our best. Forget about past and blame, our country we must reclaim. Right now, we're losing at everything. And I want the country to win. I just want St. Vincent to win. Look around, we're losing at everything. And I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Morality is down the drain. Crime and violence skyrocketing. Situation looking grim. Can't you see what is happening? Right now, the country ain't winning. And I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Look around, the people are suffering. And I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Right now, we're losing at everything. And I want the country to win. I just want St. Vincent to win. Look around, we're losing at everything. And I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Morality is down the drain. Crime and violence skyrocketing. Situation looking grim. Can't you see what is happening? Right now, the country ain't winning. And I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Look around, the people are suffering.
Okay,
And I
folks.
want the country to win.
I'm mad. Yes, I really want St. Vincent to win. I want St. Vincent to win. So let me see who they're on the line here now. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello.
Hi, are you not hearing me?
I'm hearing you now. I had the wrong button.
Yes, well, greetings to you. Always good to hear you. And your team song there, they want the country to win. That seems to be the biggest task to happen in this country. After 25 years of political domination by one party, seems as they go with stupidity. Trying to talk in common language. Because it's hard for me to believe that we are hurting ourselves and we don't know we are hurting ourselves. We have hurt ourselves for the last 25 years. And if we can make that...
Dave?
Uh-huh.
I threw out a few questions there. I don't know if you were listening because I realized you were calling even before I started. What are your thoughts about Mia Motley? If you have to do a citation on Mia.
Oh, well, I would have such wonderful things to say about her because she's the most sensible prime minister in the Caribbean right now for me.
Did you say more sensible? All right, stick a pin right there. What about your thoughts about Barbados? What do people usually say about Barbados in terms of academics and education and all of that?
I'm glad you asked that question. Since I was small, growing up with my parents, I know I've come to realize that Barbados was the most, or is the most literate.
Dave? Is it best you ever come? You say Barbados is the most literate, and how you describe Mia Motley again? Sensible?
Yes, man. Living with the understanding what the people.
You come very, very good day. Mia is sensible, and Barbados is the most literate. I don't need anything else from you.
And like when you study what is going on here, it's like we have imposters, we have deceivers, and that's where they want, that's how they want to confuse us as a people. Sometimes I wonder, do we have an intelligentsia in this country? Do we have an intelligentsia?
Dave, I don't think so. And last week, what I said about the education revolution? You remember what I said about the education last?
Yeah. Well, I've never accepted that.
You're speaking about intelligentsia, right? Fellow we have here said that they take their hard-earned money and send people to university, and how they come back?
More dotish.
Oh, Dave, what a revolution! What a revolution!
Yes, I have my problem with that, and
so
that
we don't have
to
any
be
intelligentsia anymore because we take sensible people, send them to university, and they come back more dotish than before they go.
Yeah.
Because Dave, if we truly had an intelligentsia here, sensible people, literate people will not go on Facebook and say if you vote for the NDP, they will hand us over to China. You hear what I'm saying to you?
Yes, I follow international politics, I know what's going on right now on the international scene.
You will never say that. But something, you know what is going on. You know what took place here last year? You want me to help you?
Yeah.
When the big thing with Dave Ames came up, Remember, BBC came up with a story that Ames gave our boy money.
Okay.
BBC said, not me no. BBC said that Ames took a briefcase of money to his home.
Wow.
He
I think
said
I heard
no,
that,
and
but
he said he was going to sue BBC. Up to now, no sue.
that's true. I remember
Up to
that
now,
one.
no sue. Up to now, no sue. But here the joke. When BBC said that Dave Ames went to his home, he said only friends come to his home. Up by Sweeney House. Up by Sweeney House. Get it, joke? He had special visitors. He invited, not only invited a certain country, I mean, they rep them to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. He invited them to his house. Remember, he said only friends come to his house.
Yes, yes.
In March 2004, we had SILAC meeting in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You remember that?
Yes.
On the sidelines of the meeting, he invited the rep of a certain country to his house. Dave, you remember who that was?
Oh, Lord. You
All
catch me
right.
with that one.
Here what happened. I'm taking a break. We're taking a break and we're coming back. I'm giving you a chance to remember.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We'll talk to you later. All right. So, I was Dave there. Dave can't remember. Let me see who we have here now on the line. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Miss London. How are you?
Hello.
Miss London, good morning.
Identify yourself.
A citizen of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Well, you have must about 100 and something. You call very early to provoke a situation, but so help me God.
No.
You want me to cause, and me not cause by radio. Me not do it. You're not going to provoke me into any situation here today, not you. Call ULP station. Call ULP station. I'm not entertaining you today, not you. You should sit back and listen. Listen and learn. You're supposed to sit back and listen and learn. Folks, let us take a break, as I just told Dave, and then we're coming back.
Ndp Army. It's the Miracle Office opening in Mespo, next to Chappies. This Saturday, September 6th, starting time 7:30 p.m. Your speakers, VP, the Honorable Major Sinclair Leacock, Honorable Daniel Collins, Andrew Teach John, the Pepperman, Senator Israel Bruce, Women's Arm President, Runia Doha, Belcom, Kashaka Cupid, and the Mespo Messenger, Philip Jackson. So it's going down this Saturday. Mespo, get ready for the Ndp Miracle Office opening. Let's flip the script and win with Philip.
The vibes is set for Sunday, September 14th. Sunday, September 14th, 2025. It's the Southern Grenadines boat ride to Beckway. Jump on the MV Ambience as we leave Union Island at 7:30 sharp, sailing through Myro and Canawan all the way to Lower Bay Beckway for the big small goal football clash. Southern Grenadines versus the Northern Grenadines. Drinks, food, games, pure fun and niceness. Feel the vibe and be part of the action. Don't miss this. Mark the dates. September 14th. All aboard Beckway. We going.
General Hardware still has the best prices on steel, lumber, and plywood. So go on,
compare prices. And if by chance you find a better price, no stress. Just talk to the General and they will beat that price plus give you special priority delivery. Yes, General Hardware offers free island-wide delivery on most purchases, so you never have to worry about getting your goods on site on time. Plus, shopping at General Hardware is a pleasant experience with friendly, knowledgeable staff always ready to serve. What more could you wish for, huh? So come to General Hardware for proper service, lowest prices, free delivery, and see why nobody beats the General. Nobody.
Bonady Supermarket in Kingstown, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices. At Bonady Supermarket number 2, located at Upper Middle Street, we are proud to serve you. We are second to none. Call us at 457-1616. We at Bonady Supermarket number 2 will always be here for you. Bonady Supermarket, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices.
At Sol, we know our customers need fuel economy and good mileage. The additives in Sol Go Further fuels enhance your vehicle's performance with superior deposit control, friction reduction, and outstanding corrosion protection. And that means you'll get the most out of every mile you drive. Fuels designed for life's journeys. Choose Sol Go Further fuels.
Flow customers, you've been with us. You've stayed connected. And now, loyalty pays back. At Flow, we're rewarding our customers with a free Samsung Galaxy smartphone. That's like 5 months off your mobile bill back in your pocket. Back to you. Simply add mobile to your current home internet plan and claim your free Samsung Galaxy smartphone today. At Flow, loyalty pays back. That's how we keep your rhythm flowing.
There are many cleaning companies, but there is only one company that cleans, and that is VinceClean. So you don't have to wait for a season. Cleanliness is enough of a reason. Just finish building your dream home and wish to move in? Then VinceClean is for you. Do you have oil mark where that car is parked? New tiles just laid and want to remove tile grout, cement or paint? VinceClean is for you. Shampooing of chair sets, mattress, carpet, house cleaning. VinceClean is for you. So whatever cleaning you need and for the best prices and quality on the market, telephone 431-1360, 457-1649. VinceClean, 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 the best in service.
Hannah, guess who nearly burned down the kitchen trying to make gourmet ramen?
You again?
I had no garlic, no butter, no vibes, so I ran to Massey quick.
Just for ramen?
I came out with dinner, desserts, and even items to clean up. Plus, points on my loyalty card. I even transferred money and still had time to grab a little wine.
So, basically, you lived in out.
Honestly, with the parking, service, and the WhatsApp updates, I might move in next week. Who else doing it like that? Massey Stores, our family serving your family and your last minute cravings.
Lewis Pharmacy. We specialize in friendly service with a personal, professional touch. Hence, we take pride in offering patient counseling on all prescription and over-the-counter products. We welcome inquiries on prescription drugs, vitamins, herbal preparation, fitness nutritional products, cough, cold, allergy, and all other healthcare products. For the convenience of our patients and surrounding community, we are situated uptown opposite the bus stop at Juicy Building. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Saturdays, 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Lewis Pharmacy.
Get value for your money. Shop at Richardson Motors. Shop at Richardson Motors Limited and enjoy 3 services in one. Hop into our convenience store for a wide array of snacks, drinks, and toiletries. Visit our mechanic shop for specialized treatment for your brakes, exhaust systems, and wheel alignment at our garage. But there's more. When you shop at Richardson Motors, get a free oil change service, clean, high-quality fuel, or shop from a wide range of automotive parts and accessories. We are conveniently located along the Arnesville Main Road. Drive on up. Reliability, convenience, and variety. Richardson Motors is your #1 stop.
CK Graves and Company is the number one supermarket for 100% intention. The Intention Supermarket. We've got more of what you're looking for in multiple locations to serve you more and more. In business now for over 50 years, and you will always save by shopping right here. Oh yes, we're #1. CK Graves and Company, and we are Vincent John, a supermarket for you and me.
Air filters, oil filters, fuel filters, disc pads and brake shoes, clutch disc, pressure plates, rotor plates, engine parts, fan belts, timing belts, oil seals, spark plugs, radiators, radiator hoses, water pumps, universal joints, suspension parts, KYB Japanese shocks for Toyota, Nissan and Suzuki, tie rods, rack ends, ball joints. You can also get accessories, cleaning supplies, polishes, titanium tint, black tint, Valvoline motor oils, Toyota and Honda motor oils, transmission fluids, Michelin wiper blades, headlights, corner lights, HID kits, HID bulbs and ballast, LED bulbs, and much, much more can be had at Automax Auto Parts. Automax goes the extra mile and spend the extra dollar to ensure that you get first quality Japanese auto parts. Come see the difference at our showroom opposite the basketball court in Camden Park. Call us at 458-2000 or 529-2070. Visit us on Facebook, Automax Auto Parts. Drive the extra mile to get the best first quality auto parts.
Please note that we open on Sundays from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
I passed by a brethren the other day. If you see he plays, rat and cockroach racing, mosquito fighting one another for come knee in your ears, and the amount of woodlights I see, I had to wonder if them been in the wood with no attack and build the ark. I said, bye, call Flick.
For the eradication of pests, Flick is your answer. Before and after construction of your domestic and commercial buildings, Flick uses environmentally safe chemicals. And keep washrooms fresh with the Aroma Odor Control and the FemCare Sanitary Disposal Systems. Call Flick Pest Control today at 457-1857 or click www.flickpestcontrol.com.
Memorial Funeral Home is the first in SVG to offer on-site cremation service. The new and modern crematorium provides a safe way to memorialize your loved ones. Memorial Funeral Home offers a variety of urns in which you can preserve your loved one in a personal way. Cremation can ease the financial burden as it reduces the cost of a standard funeral service by 50%. Caskets can also be rented. Cremation is a necessary option to the overcrowded burial grounds across the country. Their friendly and courteous staff will continue to take care of all your funeral needs, whether you choose to bury or cremate. If your loved ones die abroad, there's no need to worry. Memorial Funeral Home can assist in the transportation of bodies to SVG and from SVG to any part of the world. Memorial Funeral Home services can be accessed at their 2 locations. In Kingstown in the Russells Building at telephone number 453-2697 and in Mesopotamia at 458-8888. The Memorial Funeral Home, leading the way in modern and affordable services. Call us. We care.
Randy's Supermarket is perfect for all your grocery needs. We have a range of liquor, liqueur, and wines, fresh and quality bread, and our weekly specials will simply amaze you. Conveniently opened 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays, and Fridays and Saturdays 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. We have competitive prices and friendly staff. Randy Supermarket, located at Lower Bay Street and Terrell Street. Call us at 456-2994. Randy Supermarket, where shopping is fun.
The vibes is set for Sunday, September 14th. Sunday, September 14th, 2025. It's the Southern Grenadines boat ride to Beckway. Beckway. Jump on the MV Ambience as we leave Union Island at 7:30 sharp, sailing through Myro and Canawan all the way to Lower Bay Beckway for the big small goal football clash. Southern Grenadines versus the Northern Grenadines. Drinks, food, games, pure fun and niceness. Feel the vibe and be part of the action. Don't miss this. Mark the date, September 14th. All aboard Beckway. We going.
Ndp Army. It's the Miracle Office Opening in Mespo, next to Chappies. This Saturday, September 6th, starting time 7:30 p.m. Your speakers, VP, the Honorable Major Sinclair Leacock, Honorable Daniel Collins, Andrew Teach John, the Pepperman, Senator Israel Bruce, Women's Arm President, Runia Doha, Malcolm, Kashaka Cupid, and the Mespo Messenger, Philip Jackson. So it's going down this Saturday. Mespo, get ready for the Ndp Miracle Office Opening. Let's flip the script and win with Philip.
Love of my country have me in tears.
I'm telling you.
I'm begging you, Lord, to answer my prayers. Father, please, we need your intervention to bring us some healing in our land. The enemy is within the gates, destroying us daily. When will we see an end to this suffering and misery? Right now, we're losing at everything. And I want the country to
Ndp Army. It's the Miracle Office Opening.
Come on, stop.
Look around, we're losing at everything.
I'm mad you caused a confusion there just now. Folks. So, they say don't vote Ndp because Ndp will hand over the country to China. Really now? Really now? I read you 2 scripture verses. Ephesians 4:14. That we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro, carried about with every wind of doctrine, and by the sleight of men, and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. Lie in wait to deceive. Folks. Let's read. So, we'll read. I wonder who calling the boy, Jesus. Hello, good morning, Newtimes.
Good morning, Sister London.
Morning.
And how are you this morning? Sister London, let me address 2 things. Addressing Taiwan and China. You could remember when the NDP was in office. When Taiwan had a big disaster. When Mr. Cornell came to call Mr. Mitchell, he was in Trinidad in hospital. And tell him about the big disaster happened to Taiwan. When Mr. Mitchell tell Mr. Cornell came to spend 50,000 US dollars to China, to Taiwan. Glenn Jackson and the whole ULP up and down the clown all over the place. So Mr. Wicked, Taiwan got money, and they take our money and give Taiwan. And that money they could have put drugs in the hospital, they could do this with the African teacher union, the school and all kind of thing. Up and down. Today, they're coming like China. Like Taiwan are the best place.
Watch me. No, I am not even going there today. I am not going there today.
But
Right?
I'm going to try.
No. Here's the one.
Hello.
Allow me to do part 2 and then you could call back and you will understand why I am not going there today.
You're not going to China?
No, I'm sticking with my issue here about the scare tactics that they are using and why I pulled those 2 scripture verses today, right? So here what you do for me, let me do. Sit back and
going to talk about China.
No, don't go there. Listen to your girl. You have to understand where I am going.
All right, okay.
All right, nice.
So I just said that.
Listen.
Hypocrite.
Yes.
Them are hypocrite when
No,
they come in
and it's not only hypocrite. No. Hey, here's the word.
Hello.
It is not only hypocrisy. There is something else in it. It is tied to stupidity.
We have more than that.
Listen, allow me to read and then you go call back.
Yeah.
Please.
Because then I realize a lot of people, a lot of we out there when I got send them back to school, that come on, friends.
All right. Thank you very much. Listen here.
I will call back about China.
Nice.
I call back about China because we are use China money. And we don't know.
I owe you a Guinness. I owe you a Guinness.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. So here's the wood really has sense. The wood has sense. Are you coming good, man? So let we stick to the issue here before us. I said to you, let us read. They say black people don't read. And not only that, we love nice time. So last year, March 2024, we held a SILAC meeting here. And you know why I say SILAC not? Can't say SILAC without China. We had a SILAC meeting here. And they've come good today now. But you know, you just have to keep them on track. Just like with Mr. Hazelwood there. Let's read. Pulling from the first article. I don't think we're going to read this one, but I will just give you the headline. China and the Caribbean countries having diplomatic relations with China hold ninth round of consultations between the ministries of foreign affairs. We are reading that. But hold that there. Number 2. Gonsalves holds breakfast talks with China rep on sideline of SILAC summit. Hello, good morning, Newtimes. Hello? Oh my God, I did something wrong. I don't know what I did wrong. Oops. Hello? Hello, good morning. I don't know what I did wrong, but I'm not getting your call, so let us hang that up a while. Hello, good morning, Newtimes.
Good morning, Miss London.
Hi there, good morning.
I'm trying, friends. How you doing?
Oh, you heard when I told the other one to identify himself, he said he's a citizen.
Yeah, I guess it's not everyone who wants to be identified.
What a pity. No, you should be brave, man. Brave. Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm just listening to the discussion that you're developing And I think I have an idea as to where you're trying to lead this discussion in terms of which relations with which nation is possibly the most beneficial. You know, because
I ain't going beneficial. You know why I read Ephesians chapter 4. Were you listening from the start of the program?
yeah, I've been
You
listening from the beginning.
heard Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 14.
Yeah, but I can't remember them word for word.
Here it is. It is. That we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro, carried about with every wind of doctrine, by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. So I am not even going to, let us say, benefit, right? Because I tied in our foreign affairs slogan, the policy slogan.
Yeah.
Right. So it didn't have anything much to do with it deeper than that. But you go ahead though.
No, I mean I'm just listening, and I'm thinking that it's a bit shallow to say that the country would be handed over to China, and that would be such a bad idea, because I mean, like you rightly pointed out, of all the Caribbean countries, it's just about 4 or so much of them that don't have diplomatic relationship with China, and of those 4, SVG is one of them. And I mean, if we had to compare our relationship with Taiwan in comparison to those who have relationship with China, and I mean, one caller just alluded to the fact that Barbados and their level of literacy, their economic stability, the like the whole representation on the global scale, and how Maya is able to go and deliver at a certain level of respect and all these things. It definitely has to do with the fact that it has China as an ally. And I'm not saying that
but
our
it is not only
Prime
that
Minister,
it is not only that it has, these things are not happening because China is an ally.
right?
My thing is that if a sensible and an educated, literate person like me, or let us say a country like Barbados, could be in a diplomatic relation with China. And I listed all the other countries, Jamaica, Guyana. You understand? Right? Yeah. Are in bed with China. What is the big deal now? And then if you look at our foreign affairs policy slogan, a friend of all, satellite of none, or a friend of all, strive for a better world. How are we going to strive for a better world?
Yeah, and
is it at splits and odds asunder? How are we going to do it?
And to describe our foreign policy approach like that, it shows that, I mean, it's not cast in stone like diplomatic relations with China or Taiwan. Like we could be with Taiwan today and China tomorrow. But I'm looking in and I'm seeing the way in which our Prime Minister continues to champion Taiwan. And this is not me having anything against Taiwan, but it doesn't look like it's a professional diplomatic relationship. It looks more like it's personal and it's friendship, because you alluded to the fact that he made a statement of the debt to Taiwan is a hook in the gale of the country. And I'm like, he's basically saying that without him, we are doomed when it comes to Taiwan and the debt that we have to pay back to Taiwan. And that's not how it's meant to be when it comes to diplomatic relations, because he's not going to be in power forever. And for him to say that it's like a hook in the gale, it is basically saying that, oh, well, this is where the scare tactic come in. If you put NDP there, then we are doomed, because Taiwan basically would never forgive NDP because they are not friends with NDP. They are friends with Ralph Gonsalves, and that's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be they are friends with St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and no matter who is the prime minister, debt forgiveness, loans, or all these things should be, of course, something that can be negotiate between
Wait
both
a while.
countries.
Let me get something in here. You're from a fishing community, right?
Yeah.
And they use hooks to catch fishes, not you?
Yes.
Tell me what you know about a hook in a gill.
Once it lodges itself inside of the gill, that's it basically.
Why you
I
say
mean, if
that's
the
it? Why
fish
you say
is
that's
if the
it?
fish,
If you attempt to
like,
take out the hook, what happen?
you're gonna kill the fish.
All right. Everything will come up, you know.
Yes, the guts, everything come out.
You get the message? But he
And that's why I'm saying
our relationship with Taiwan as a hook in the gill, and it's very dangerous. It is dangerous, but there is more. You remember I also said when BBC came here, BBC said Ames went to our Prime Minister's residence. Our Prime Minister said it was a lie. Ames never came to his house. Only friends come to my home.
I get where you're going.
March last year.
A friend went to his home.
A friend went to his home. Who is the friend?
I know that's.
Who is your friend? Who is your friend? This is a serious matter because I will not have my brothers and sisters ignorant because I know they are out there with their scare tactics trying to instill fear and all these things into the people. I will not have them. I will not have them.
That's the nature. That's the nature of the beast in terms of a PM that we have to deal with. You know, he would say one thing, and that's what he did. He said one thing in public, and of course, you know, he would show a different face. It's just for us as Vincentian to read deeply and apply critical thinking and understand that.
If you come to my house, if I come to your house, your yard is fenced. You have security there. Hear what I'm saying to you? Could your neighbor, your place fence big, you gone inside your house. You're sitting down around your dining table. Your neighbor could see you. Anybody know we go on behind closed door?
Unless you're there in person.
In public. It's not like you're on stage at Heritage Square. We have to keep our heads up. We can't allow them to continuously deceive us and
But
lie
then again,
to us.
then we have a time as well leading up to the commencement of the building of the acute referral hospital in Addisville, where it was made mention that workers from China might just be coming in to be a part of that project as well.
You remember that?
Yeah, so it goes to show that, I mean, the whole Taiwan-China separation in terms of linking China to NDP and linking Taiwan to ULP, that's not how it is. It is not about party. Diplomatic relations is not about party. It's about the countries. Because it would be shocking to me to think that this is how Taiwan definitely relate to the Prime Minister, to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, that it's a personal friendship as opposed to a diplomatic relation. I don't want to think that the Taiwan, for the nation that it is, definitely would operate in such a manner. It's just the Prime Minister spreading his propaganda and getting his message out, how he chooses to get it out, but it is what we have to deal with. It's a sad case, but we have to really definitely read deeper and look into these things and not just go about like you say, create such scare tactics.
I believe Taiwan know the nature, the double-mindedness of the man. He know Taiwan know his unstable ways. Taiwan know.
Why would why would they condone that?
Taiwan, the hook in the girl. Taiwan know. I believe Taiwan is also playing him. Listen to me, as I said to you. Let us read. Let's read. Let's read. Because I wouldn't have you. When I say you, my dear brothers and sisters, ignorant. They say black people don't read. And to me, he doesn't even care if they listen to him when he speaks. He don't care. Give them the music and the wine and wherever else, and they're good to go. Let us read. Right, but thank you for calling. I want to rush here, but I want to get out the way before.
So how do you see, the last question, how do you see Taiwan using the hook in the gill to their advantage?
To their advantage? Remember what I told you about? You know why our boys say is a hook in the gill?
I mean, we could all have our own opinions on that.
I mean, politically, economically, and all that. You remember I told you too about what took place in Grenada in 2012?
Yes.
Grenada switched from Taiwan to China. And they had gotten a loan for the Maurice Bishop Airport. So Taiwan now felt it could have hooked Grenada in the gill and pull out the instrals and everything. But China came in and they saved the Maurice Bishop Airport. They think now that when all they break up, you can't leave me. You can't leave, because if you leave, you're dead. So Taiwan playing him too. He figure he's playing Taiwan. Taiwan playing him to the detriment of our unborn grandchildren.
So you're basically saying that the same things that we're being warned about China doing is the same things and the same intentions Taiwan have.
Oh, you're beastly cold Guinness. Or you a beastly cold Guinness. You hear tell you?
Make that two.
Two? But they say a 6-pack and done, man. Or you? So the same things. The same things you're accusing Taiwan of. China of. Taiwan better?
Yeah, but you're right. You're right. Looking at you're right. You're right, because when you do attempt to take the gill out of a fish, you basically pull up the entire guts and that's it for the fish.
Nothing
so for him
inside. That was so irresponsible, and that alone should have wake up Vincent Chance. That alone should have wake up Vincent Chance. But I have more for them. Let's read.
Yeah, this is a deep critical analysis of it. It definitely makes sense.
You have a pen? I call out something.
I could find one name, but yeah.
I don't want to call his name. Baby man holds breakfast talks with China reps on sidelines of SILAC summit.
I could find that eyewitness news.
Yes, but you heard that I just said? You're in bed with Taiwan, but you're quoting China? Did you hear what I just said?
And nothing is wrong with that.
I am not saying no. You see me?
Right. I'm not saying I'm not saying that.
I ain't dealing with wrong and right. I am dealing with the fact that they are out there trying to use deceptive scare tactics. Because if you are saying to me, NDP want to get in bed with China and you go step out the country, what are you doing?
Same thing.
So you are hoping today, you are in bed with Taiwan, hoping today that China take over Taiwan, so there will be one China, no more Taiwan. You read the article? I want to help me read it.
I'm gonna give it a read now.
Read some publicly. And no, don't pull it up. Read some publicly.
Wait. No, I ain't find it. Let me find it on my iPad.
We don't have a whole day now.
Eyewitness News.
6th of March, I don't call it. And you look at conversation here. I'm sorry, I can't add you. So just bear with me.
Is it
Eyewitness News. No one you read come in and call this man here. No. Taking the whole day.
The internet a bit, so. What the name of the article?
Gonsalves hold breakfast talks with China rep on sidelines of CELAC summit. Taking whole day.
China. Yeah.
Imad? Let me see me get the Imad while you look.
And I want the country to win.
Yeah, I have it now.
Paragraph 1 and 2.
Paragraph 1 and 2.
There's an I word in paragraph 1 of our theory.
Prime Minister Ralph Gonsalves held a bilateral breakfast meeting with the People's Republic.
Stop. What does bilateral mean? Bilateral is who? Me and you. Me and you. 2. 1.
The People's Republic of China, representative at the 8th Community of the Latin American and Caribbean States Summit held here on Friday. St. Vincent and the Grenadines invited China to the summit.
Wait. What did St. Vincent and the Grenadines do?
Invited China to the summit.
I want to drink a SLR. Wait, what did you just say? St. Vincent did what?
Invited China to the summit.
No, that's a lie. Read. Let's read, man. Let's read.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines invited China to the summit, although Kingston and Beijing do not have diplomatic relations. SVG is an ally of the Republic of China, Taiwan, which China regards as a breakaway province and has not ruled out the use of force in its reunification's ambition.
All right, go down to paragraph
Kingston.
5. Wait, no, go down to paragraph 5. Go down. Inverted commas.
Gonsalves did not.
No.
Oh, you want me to read the quote?
Oh,
I had.
6. Yes, that. Yes.
I had a breakfast meeting at the official residence of the Prime Minister. I didn't hold a bilateral at the office of the Prime Minister. We do not have diplomatic relations, but we have good relations, said Gonsalves.
You heard that? You heard that?
We do not have diplomatic relations, but we have good relations, said Gonsalves.
All right. There are 2 more articles I would like for us to read, but because you weren't listening, you will have them pulled up in front of you. But he confirmed the meeting, and that is on Caribbean Times. But there's another interesting article.
You say Eyewitness News?
No, man. SVG has no antipathy towards China. You think you could get that?
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
SVG has no antipathy towards China.
Yeah, I find it.
Read.
Such like
Read.
SVG has no empathy Antipathy towards China, says PM Gonsalves. One of the only reasons that St. Vincent and the Grenadines does not have diplomatic relations with mainland China is because China does not allow countries to be diplomatically friendly with them and Taiwan at the same time. Continue. If
Help me out with the first
hey,
All right, read paragraph 2.
no, it's if they say tomorrow morning they change that you have relations with Taiwan, but you could also have with us. We are with them.
Wow. Pick sense out and answer. So you telling me any sensible person in their right mind will come back and tell you now if you vote for the NDP, they go switch to China?
And this article was as recent as June 6, 2025.
Oh my goodness me.
You see, and that's the thing about the way in which the Prime Minister has been going about spreading his propaganda. And I recently wrote about it in my most recent article. It's that he would spread these misinformation, disinformation, his propaganda, and his followers would blindly just go about regurgitating and spitting that back up because we have become so gullible in society. Hey?
Have you ever checked out the definition of the term antipathy?
Not necessarily. Let me look it up now.
It's not sympathy. It's not empathy. Anti. What do you mean anti? Anti. Just let me work with that man. Anti.
As we're not against them.
Oh my goodness me. So why are we going ahead, jumping on a bandwagon? I believe he laughing after us, you know. You believe
I won't
me?
be surprised. Yeah, I won't be surprised of that.
Because he will be there using a term like antipathy, and I don't want to call my brothers and sisters good, but they sit down there. You tell me you can't pull up on your phone and see where antipathy be? And he said publicly, if today or tomorrow China and Taiwan say they're coming together, we gone with them, it's just because he knows that he have engaged, assisted to chuck in the hook deeper in the gill right now. If Taiwan pull out the hook, try everything to come up in now. Try everything to come up in now. You anus everything, you wreck everything coming through your mouth because it's up there.
Yeah.
If today or tomorrow they join together, you hear me? Agani Ghana right now, you know Mighty Sparrow, they sing a song, both of them. Mr. Hazelwood said, Troy, I believe they're getting money from China. But you don't want to support us to know, and you tell me if our people listen to this man, they will go around and peddle the foolishness he talking. The same thing with CBI, all your friends. You know, Jew in St. Kitts is Jimmy Prince's son-in-law. You know, the Prime Minister of St. Kitts that have CBI. Is the son-in-law of our Minister of Awebi Health. Why they health?
Yeah, he's health now.
They have CBI. The Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. You tell them? Putting in legislation, they don't have draft legislation and regulations to deal with CBI. CBI holding up our money. You hear what I'm saying to you? Keeping it strong, if not everything collapse. And you tell me that stupid Vincentians, and that make me wonder, like in Galatians, oh, if foolish Galatians who have bewitched you, every single one of your friends have CBI, and all you could do is as if St. Kitts is NDP, Dominica is NDP, we not sell passport. What is wrong with Vincentians? Something is going on. Something terribly. So antipathy mean you hate China. Right?
Yeah, no form of dislike.
Yeah, hate China. You're not dislike China. You're not despise China. You're not disapprove of China. The only reason why I'm not in bed fully publicly with China is because I don't help Taiwan for shoot the gill, the hook in your gill. Anyhow, you pull it out, you're stone dead. Your intestines, your initials, you want me? Coming out.
So
Wickedness.
this is a diversion tactic.
Diversion?
Because
Scare tactics. You worthlessness to deceive. Wicked is a wicked, nasty, dirty tactic they're using. And you tell me sensible Vincent Chan will join with him to say, but oh, if you do that, what will happen? Mr. Warling should say there must be a crime, a penalty to make people like that who are peddling these scare tactics to make us all suffer. Make us all suffer, but thanks for calling.
It's a plus that we have analysts like you and such radio stations, because I've never really took the time out to go through these different articles and see the different intentions and different ways in which this man has been operating and the messages that he has been sending. So kudos to you and I mean, we need more radio and programs like these with such critical analysis. Hey, open my eyes to some new things
But
today.
you see, and you learn a new word, antipathy. So he have no antipathy, but he want us now to hate China. What you know how many things that China doing in Barbados, Dominica, Jamaica, and all them countries there? You know?
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of those countries, they are more economically sound. Their societies are a lot more advanced. People are a lot more advanced than ours. And if we really have to choose between Taiwan and China, definitely you would look at ways in which our other countries are benefiting in comparison to how we are benefiting and see maybe it's just better to go with Taiwan or to go with China, depending on the numbers that you see coming out of different countries.
What one will think, right? Knowing that the first word in their party is unity, right?
Right.
If was anything, he should have been fighting for unity between Taiwan and China. But no, he want to suck the blood out of Taiwan to our detriment. And then have us like fools going along with him to talk about, oh, if you vote NDP, they will go with China. They will hand our country over to China. Same blood, one blood they share. Look at what took place in Grenada in 2012. Grenada almost lose the Maurice Bishop Airport. Is there any difference? All right then. Thank you for listening. Continue to listen. Listen.
Yeah,
I told the hairy face beast to sit down home, listen and learn. Look, listen and learn. 3 L's.
All right.
Oh, sorry, I should say 4. Look, listen and look, listen to London and learn. How come they? 4 L's. Look,
you come good.
Listen to London and learn. Have a good day.
You too, Miss London, a bit.
Nice, all right, good. Folks, that's how we roll, man. Let me see who call in there again. Hello, good afternoon, New Times.
Hi, good afternoon, Miss London.
Good afternoon.
How you doing?
You're in class, you know.
I know. Man, this is another interesting discussion that you're having, and I just wanted to put out some questions because I did read the article.
I don't want you to put out no question because I don't have the energy to answer.
Well, maybe they would be rhetorical. I'll use the rhetorical format.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you push if you had such well, he claimed that he has no antipathy towards China,
Mm-hmm.
but he is absolutely beholden to Taiwan. Of course, you mentioned the hook in the gills and all of that good stuff. But why would you work so assiduously to head a regional body that is where Chinese influence predominates?
I mean the SILAC.
Exactly.
What a man.
26
What
of
a
the
man.
33 members
Oh, Jesus.
have absolutely no diplomatic relations with Taiwan. They are all with China.
Mm-hmm. And that is why I
Let's
mentioned
look at
Barbados. And Dave is the best Dave ever coming up. Barbados, Antigua, Guyana, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago. Oh, developed.
Well, let's talk about Jamaica. The Kingston to Montego Bay Highway was built by whom?
Well, you said the question.
Funding from the Chinese.
Yes, it is rhetorical.
Exactly. Well, the other thing is, one of the things that I was waiting for you and Troy to bring out in the original article is when he said, we work with them at the CDB and IMF.
Yes. Yes.
The Chinese.
Yes.
A lot of people may not realize that China is a non-voting member of the Caribbean Development Bank.
When will Vincent Chan's loan?
They're also a non-voting member of the Inter-American Development Bank, and we have access funding from both institutions in St. Vincent and the Grenadines under this administration for myriad projects. So Mr. Hazelwood was right in his assessment that we are spending Chinese money.
Yes. I say the best day ever
because
come.
China funds the Caribbean Development Bank. They also
Jesus
provide funding for the IADB.
When will we learn?
Tell your erstwhile fabulous friend.
Not so.
That since Jamaica got the massive Kingston to Montego Bay Highway, I'm still waiting for the evidence that China has taken over Jamaica. Has China taken over Grenada since 2012? 13 years ago. They rescued the Grenadian government, the Grenadian people.
Because China wanted the airport. I mean, Taiwan.
And I'm saying,
what is wrong with our people?
Us? Yep.
And is
the United States
thing they're going with CBI? What is wrong with us?
Exactly. I mean, this is crazy. This is Dr. Goebbels-esque propaganda stuff.
That was saying the man make SCL look like in not even Sunday school in village.
Absolutely.
We are in a serious battle for our minds.
Absolutely.
And no wonder he said he had on money, send people university, they come back more dotish than before they go.
Right.
That is the revolution in education, you know?
Right.
How was that possible? You take sensible people, send them overseas, and they come back dotish? Jesus have mercy.
You know, we have heard talk about Indian cricket imperialism. We have heard talk
wait.
on the sidelines.
There is a word there. He said that about the Chinese civilization that I admire.
Yes.
He admire the Chinese civilization.
And he mentioned the Civil War in 1949, that there was something happened there.
Me.
Right? But it is, it's because of the civil war in 1949 in China that we ended up with what is known as Taiwan today.
And he went on, well, my constituency in Silak, there are 33 member states. 26 of the 33 have diplomatic relations with
China. Yes. Including his boy Maduro.
And Cuba.
Including his boy Daniel Ortega in Nicaragua.
Oh, Jesus, Lord have mercy. What is wrong with Vincentians?
Miss London, continue to educate us here.
I want a break. I'm taking a break.
All right. Enjoy. Have a great weekend.
You too, my dear.
Blessings. All right. Bye-bye.
Ndp Army. It's the Miracle Office opening in Mespo, next to Chappies. This Saturday, September 6th, starting time 7:30 p.m. Your speakers, VP, the Honorable Major Sinclair Leacock, Honorable Daniel Cummins, Andrew Teach John, the Pepperman, Senator Israel Bruce, Women's Arm President, Runia Doha, Malcolm, Kashaka Cupid, and the Mespo Messenger, Philip Jackson. So it's going down this Saturday. Mespo, get ready for the Ndp Miracle Office opening. Let's flip the script and win with Philip.
The vibes is set for Sunday, September 14th. Sunday, September 14th, 2025. It's the Southern Grenadines boat ride to Beckway. Jump on the MV Ambience as we leave Union Island at 7:30 sharp, sailing through Myro and Canawan all the way to Lower Bay Beckway for the big small goal football clash. Southern Grenadines versus the Northern Grenadines. Drinks, food, games, pure fun and niceness. Feel the vibe and be part of the action. Don't miss this. Mark the dates. September 14th. All aboard Beckway. We going.
General Hardware still has the best prices on steel, lumber, and plywood. So go on, compare prices. And if by chance you find a better price, no stress. Just talk to the General, and they will beat that price plus give you special priority delivery. Yes, General Hardware offers free island-wide delivery on most purchases, so you never have to worry about getting your goods on site on time. Plus, shopping at General Hardware is a pleasant experience with friendly, knowledgeable staff always ready to serve. What more could you wish for, huh? So come to General Hardware for proper service, lowest prices, free delivery, and see why nobody beats the General. Nobody.
Hannah, guess who nearly burned down the kitchen trying to make gourmet ramen?
You again?
I had no garlic, no butter, no vibes, so I ran to my seat quick.
Just for ramen?
I came out with dinner, dessert, and even items to clean up. Plus, points on my loyalty card. I even transferred money and still had time to grab a little wine.
So, basically, you live there now?
Honestly, with the parking, service, and the WhatsApp updates, I might move in next week. Who else doing it like that? Massey Stores, our family serving your family and your last minute cravings.
Lewis Pharmacy. We specialize in friendly service with a personal, professional touch. Hence, we take pride in offering patient counseling on all prescription and over-the-counter products. We welcome inquiries on prescription drugs, vitamins, herbal preparation, fitness nutritional products, cough, cold, allergy, and all other health care products. For the convenience of our patients and surrounding community, we are situated uptown opposite the bus stop at Juicy Building. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Saturdays, 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Lewis Pharmacy.
Building construction and maintenance presents its complications. Lane's Home Vision is your agent of support and solution. From conceptualizing to execution and completion, we will manage your project at no cost to you and can undertake any job. From small repairs to general renovation and full construction.
Contact us now at
493-3411 for your consultation and hear about our exciting offers awaiting you.
Randy's Supermarket is perfect for all your grocery needs. We have a range of liquor, liqueur, and wines. Fresh and quality bread and our weekly specials will simply amaze you. Conveniently opened 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays, and Fridays and Saturdays 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. We have competitive prices and friendly staff. Randy's Supermarket, located at Lower Bay Street and Terrell Street. Call us at 456-2994. Randy's Supermarket, where shopping is fun.
There are many cleaning companies, but there is only one company that cleans, and that is Vinci Clean. So you don't have to wait for a season. Cleanliness is enough of a reason. Just finish building your dream home and wish to move in? Then Vinci Clean is for you. Do you have oil mark where that car is parked? New tiles just laid and want to remove tile grout, cement or paint? Vinci Clean is for you. Shampooing of chair sets, mattress, carpet, house cleaning. Vinci Clean is for you. So whatever cleaning you need and for the best prices and quality on the market, telephone 431-1360, 457-1649. Vinci Clean, Vinci Clean, Vinci Clean, the best in service.
Introducing Kitty Care Plus Picoactin Syrup and Mimglobin Liquid from Maya Organics PVT Limited. Kitty Care Plus is an optimum nutrient for growing children. It promotes physical growth and enhances intellectual performance. Picoactin Syrup has a synergistic combination of cyproheptadine and B vitamins that help to improve appetite and body weight. And Mimglobin Liquid helps to optimize growth and builds immunity. Get yours today. Kitty Care Plus, Picoactin Syrup, and Mimglobin Liquid. Available at leading supermarkets and pharmacies. Agent Bowman's Pharmacy. Call 456-2235.
Flow customers, you've been with us. You've stayed connected. And now, loyalty pays back. At Flow, we're rewarding our customers with a free Samsung Galaxy smartphone. That's like 5 months off your mobile bill back in your pocket. Back to you. Simply add mobile to your current home internet plan and claim your free Samsung Galaxy smartphone today. At Flow, loyalty pays back. That's how we keep your rhythm flowing.
CK Grace and Company is the number one supermarket, 100% intention. The Intention Supermarket. We've got more of what you're looking for in multiple locations to serve you more and more. In business now for over 50 years, and you will always say by shopping right here. Oh yes, we're number one. CK Grace and Company, and we are Vincent John, a supermarket for you and me.
Get value for your money. Shop at Richardson Motors. Shop at Richardson Motors Limited and enjoy 3 services in one. Pop into our convenience store for a wide array of snacks, drinks, and toiletries. Visit our mechanic shop for specialized treatment for your brakes, exhaust systems, and wheel alignment at our garage. But there's more. When you shop at Richardson Motors, get a free oil change service, clean, high-quality fuel, or shop from a wide range of automotive parts and accessories. We are conveniently located along the Arnesville Main Road. Drive on up. Reliability, convenience, and variety. Richardson Motors is your number one stop.
Since 2012, we have provided reliable, professional dialysis services in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are now proud to offer you new solutions for your health problems. Each new solution is being delivered to you with the same high degree of care and professionalism. We also use the best technology in the delivery of our services. So, does your doctor need a precise view of what's happening inside your body? Let us perform an ultrasound for you. Ladies, if it's your breasts, then choose our mammography service. For all issues related to men and women's health at any stage in your life, our team can perform the necessary investigations to put your mind at ease and recommend solutions for your problems. If it's to see within your chest or check for broken bones and fractures, then use our state-of-the-art U-Arm X-ray service. For you aging men and women, we can now check your bone density, which will reduce any complications that may arise with overall bone health, osteoporosis, or arthritis. Health Solutions will provide answers and results in a timely, accurate manner in the most comfortable environment, while you are taken care of by well-trained and experienced staff. Please call us today at 451-2836 or 434-3170, or visit us online at healthsolutionsSVG.com. You can also follow us on Facebook or Instagram. Health Solutions, where we are providing solutions in SVG with care.
We would like to say that Captain Bligh XO Aged Rum is the best rum in the world. And now we can. Voted the world's best rum at the World Rum Awards 2014, Captain Bligh XO Aged Rum. World class in a glass.
Bonady Supermarket in Kingstown, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices. At Bonady Supermarket number 2, located at Upper Middle Street, we are proud to serve you. We are second to none. Call us at 457-1616. We at Bonady Supermarket number 2 will always be here for you. Bonady Supermarket, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices.
The vibes is set for Sunday, September 14th. Sunday, September 14th, 2025. It's the Southern Grenadines boat ride to Beckway. Beckway. Jump on the MV Ambience as we leave Union Island at 7:30 sharp, sailing through Myro and Canawan all the way to Lower Bay Beckway for the big small goal football clash. Southern Grenadines versus the Northern Grenadines. Drinks, food, games, pure fun and niceness. Feel the vibe and be part of the action. Don't miss this. Mark the dates. September 14th. All aboard Beckway. We going.
Ndp Army. It's the Miracle Office Opening in Mespo, next to Chappies. This Saturday, September 6th, starting time 7:30 p.m. Your speakers, VP, the Honorable Major Sinclair Leacock, Honorable Daniel Collins, Andrew Teach John, the Pepperman, Senator Israel Bruce, Women's Arm President, Runia Doha, Malcolm, Kashaka Cupid, and the Mespo Messenger, Philip Jackson. So it's going down this Saturday. Mespo, get ready for the Ndp Miracle Office Opening. Let's flip the script and win with Philip.
Just to see what is happening right now. The country ain't winning, and I want me country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win.
Well, boy, make Shaka dancing. Pastor, look Shaka down here dancing, and boy.
Happy days.
Shaka. I did put it on in that on.
Hello.
Folks, let's somebody tell me please if you're hearing.
Hello. I doubt.
Tell me please somebody if you're hearing Shaka. But Shaka is here with us. You might have to use another because I put on. You're hearing Shaka? I am hearing what Shaka say. So Shaka, you just talk to the people.
Okay. Man. Good afternoon, Margaret. Good afternoon to the listeners here in St. Vincent, the Grenadines, and in the diaspora. We here on another beautiful Friday. We had some rains earlier, but the weather has held up, which is good because this afternoon I have my first village meeting at the Daphne Flat, and this meeting would be to lay the groundwork on my plans for the constituency of West St. George, and it would be tailored specifically for the persons living in Daphne, Belair, Gome, and the surrounding areas. So the meeting this afternoon would be to lay out my plans for the constituency. As I mentioned here in previous settings, I have a 7-point plan on which I developed, and my plan is primarily to ensure that West St. George moves forward in a positive direction. And my 7-point plan is geared towards upgrading the roads and public transport infrastructure, revitalizing agriculture, develop community and ecotourism opportunities, empower youth and entrepreneurship, upgrade the community sporting facilities and support the creative arts, improve healthcare and quality education, and affordable housing, affordable and resilient housing. So my 7-point plan is primarily focused on these areas, and the areas focused are primarily to enhance the lives of each and every resident in West St. George. Now, West St. George is a big constituency, and my 7-point plan is tailored to specific areas. For example, I had a town hall meeting in Dorsetshire Hill a couple of weeks ago, and there are in Dorsetshire Hill, there may be needs and concerns that are to be addressed in that area, which may not specifically be related to a place like Bile, Daphne, or Gome. However, there are issues that remain consistent and constant throughout the breadth of the constituency. For example, the inadequate infrastructure. That is practically, you could say, the main issue for persons in the entire constituency and around the rest of the country. And this is by no mere feat or any imagination. This is something that has consistently been expressed by residents. And historically, the NDP has been a party to prioritize infrastructure, and infrastructure services is extremely important for the development of a country. Now, when you look at tourism, for example, when tourists come to our country and our roads are in a deplorable state, automatically that turns the minds of the visitors, and the transportation is extremely essential when it comes to tourism. Tourists not only come to our shows to see our natural beauty, they come to experience our way of life, and transportation, getting to and from their destination is of paramount importance, and also their safety. And if our roads are not adequate, they're inadequate, the tour guides, the bus operators, they're highly likely the probability of an accident increases because of the terrible conditions of our roads. And this is something that needs to be addressed. And this evening, I will remind constituents of the historical impact the two previous NDP candidates had on West St. George and also the country. So my presentation would not necessarily be about me this evening. It would be about previous candidates and their impact they had on the constituency, and the foundation they set, or they lay the platform for somebody like me to come and build on the great work that they did in the past. So I'm really looking forward to the village meeting this afternoon. We also have another village meeting next week. Now, most persons should know where the Daphne flat is. It's on the junction, which there's the road to Gome. There are actually four roads that are actually there, and the Daphne flat is actually at the center of it. So there's another road that leads to the Fenton Road, and there's another road that leads to Welcome. So the Daphne flat is the main area which houses the community center as well. And I will get into the community center and so forth this evening. And those lands the community center was built on, or the land it was built on, that was negotiated by our dear the Honorable Marcus de Freitas, and the community center was built by the late Honorable Yvonne Francis Gibson. So these are just small examples in which the previous NDP candidates and the positive impact they would have had on the community, in addition to the roads and all the other facilities in which they would have constructed to. So this evening, each and every person in the Western George area come to the Daphne Flat. There are a number of speakers who would be there. Senator Israel Bruce, our Vice President, Nigel Najer Stevenson. We would have the Women's Arm President, Mrs. Rania Balcom. We would also have Mr. Conroy Huggins, who would be there. And I'm missing somebody else. Oh, no, I mentioned Nigel Nature already. We have Mr. Andrew John, who would also be there. Now, I'm sorry, and I can't forget the main man, boy. The Major, yes, the Major will also grace us with his presence. Our esteemed leader is currently in the Southern Grenadines, so he would not be in attendance. So we do apologize for his absence. He is in the Grenadines along with some of my other colleagues supporting the Honorable Terence Olivier in that area in the Southern Grenadines. So this evening we look forward to a very dynamic, a very impactful meeting, because that is what we're all about. We're about impacting the lives of our people, and just not impacting it, but impacting it positively. So come this evening, hear about our plans to take St. Vincent and the Grenadines forward, and come and hear specifically about my plans to take West St. George forward in a positive way, because currently we're stagnant, and it's my goal to create a community and a constituency that is conducive for the growth and development of each and every citizen. Thank you.
All right, so folks, we are urging you to go out to the public meeting that Shaka cares?
Cupid cares.
Cupid cares. Well, all is the same, right?
Well,
Cupid cares.
So
it's having, but I still like we have a call on the line, even if I want. While you're listening to the program on your way, were you?
Briefly.
All right, because I want us to go back to that a little bit. Hello, good afternoon, Newtimes.
Good afternoon, Miss London. I'm calling from Byra. I'm calling to you could ask Mr. Cupid if my meeting going company tonight.
Yes, it will be streamed.
But I don't get none at night.
Oh, it will be streamed.
Live.
Yes, it will be streamed live.
Oh, you coming tonight? Yes. Thank you very much.
Yes, welcome.
Okay. I'm an old woman. I'll sit down here and listen.
Good.
Sound like a friend
of mine.
All right, take care.
Okay, thanks very much.
All right, welcome.
Nearly sound like Chucky to me. Yes. So, Shaka, why are you listening to the program?
Yeah, I heard you mention about China and Taiwan a little earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I heard when Dave called this morning, yeah, and you're very complimentary of him too.
Best he ever come, because I was asking the question there about his thoughts about Barbados, Mia, and about Barbados, and I did the same too for, oh my God, my friend is calling. Could I say my schoolmate? Let me see which one to go for. Let me get this one off. Yes. Best Dave ever come in. Hello?
Hello, Margaret. Hi, Shaka.
Hey,
how are you guys?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Great. You're calling early today, boy.
Well, I follow instructions.
Well, more of us need to do that, eh?
I agree. So, Margaret, I'm still waiting on the contact details, but that's fine. That's for another. That's for another moment, not right now.
Gosh, let me see. All right. Anyhow, China, Taiwan. Were you listening?
Well, that is what prompted me to call.
And the scare tactics. You hear the scare tactics? Oh, don't vote for the NDP because we'll hand you over. They already handed over to China. We already handed over to China. You know that?
Yes.
China went to the man house. The man already handed us over to Taiwan last year. You know that?
Well, I heard something to that.
Yes, I'm here. I'm listening.
You know the man already handed us over to China, right?
Well, I'll tell you this, Margaret.
Not publicly.
That is what prompted me to call. I haven't been listening for the last 10, 15 minutes or so because I was occupied doing something else. But what prompted me to call is I like the way you have engaged Troy Prince and had him forensically examine the issue with you in relation to China, Taiwan, and the Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines' stance on the issue, how hypocritical he has been, and how his party and I normally refer to them as the aiders and abettors, how they are out there scaring or trying to scare Vincentians in relation to China, when in fact, and indeed, a lot of what they are saying against the aiders and abettors, that is, an antithesis. I'm not going to say antipathy because I heard you take Troy.
No, that he said that hello, our boy said he doesn't have any antipathy against China.
Any antipathy against China, absolutely. So what I am saying is that what the aiders and abettors are saying is an antithesis to what their leader is doing in relation to China.
Exactly.
That is the thing. So, Margaret, that is what prompted me to call, because you know what? Troy Prince made the point with you that we probably need a lot more of these kinds of programs that break down the issue, forensically examine the issue or the issues, but that particular issue, you know, in relation to what is happening. We have a situation where they're trying to scare people in relation to China, when their leader, by his own utterances, has said, I have no antipathy towards China, and in fact, if things change tomorrow, I will be going to them.
Not tomorrow, today or tomorrow, man. Talk like your granny. Today or tomorrow.
Tonight.
Yes.
Today or tomorrow, absolutely. Today or tomorrow, yes. So there you go. And when I listen to the way you did it, Margaret, I'm bigging you up here, so you got to accept the compliment. But honestly, when I listen to the way you did it, using those articles, you got Troy. Troy's a very amiable guy. I quite like Troy. You know, you got him to read the relevant passages and to explain the passages to the people, to the listeners. I think that was absolutely brilliant. And I said, Margaret seems to be doing things on a Friday that makes me want to connect with her.
Hello?
Yes. Yes.
Is he shaking? Shaking was no
you took
joke,
me back here.
teacher.
Gosh, Margaret.
You don't find them like those anymore.
You have mentioned a name there which means so much to me, and it's no secret that I've said that over time, that my love for reading, my love for literature has come from Shaky. I remember when that man stood in front of the classroom and read Chanticleer and Portelote.
Oh boy.
The way he did it, it was just so brilliant. But yes, you're quite right. You know, to give us that analytical mind, I think that that's brilliant. But the way you did it, I really don't try to take me away from that, because that's where I want to take you. The way you have done it, Margaret, was so brilliant that I said, you know what? I must call in. I must congratulate Margaret again on another brilliant and another master. Let's call it a master class, really. Because that's what it was. And it's brilliant.
She's patting a selfie on the back, boy.
What's that?
She's patting a selfie on the back.
Yes, man.
Well, she deserves to do that.
Yeah,
she deserves to do that, And then when I heard Cupid Cares on the radio, when I came back in, I said, well, I must call in, because he did tell me calling earlier next time. So there you go.
Yeah,
but the issue on China, though, and Taiwan, we have to guard against, and when I say we, I mean we as the Vincentian people have to guard against I come back again to propaganda and distraction. And Margaret, when you talked about this, the hook in the gill, I mean, I love fishing. I don't know, anybody who knows me would know how much I love to fish. So I am very familiar with the concept of the hook in the gill of a fish. And when the Prime Minister of St. Vincent and Grenadines said that in relation to Taiwan,
that would have been enough for Vincentians to wake up.
Exactly, and the loans and so on. I fully understood what he meant. Whether many people in St. Vincent and the Grenadines understand, I don't know. But there you go. And having said that, I really would like. I'm going to say like Troy Prince now. I really would like a lot more of those types of analytical programs to explain the issues to Vincentians. Break it down. Use his own words. The same articles that are sort of written. Some of them, not all, but some of them are written so that he could to sort of give him accolade. But use those same words to bite him back, because that you know, I think that works well.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
but you heard about the latest scare tactics he used even on his own supporters.
Oh yes, with the grumbling.
Yeah.
When it was the only word, yeah.
Get the job. He said, "Don't grumble." But I know it's spoke there like when they're speaking to a little child.
No, Margaret,
don't open your mouth inside the here now. Don't open your mouth in here now. Anyhow you talk and you grumble over the licks in your tail.
Slave master.
Margaret, let me stop you. He didn't say don't grumble, you know. He said don't grumble now.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Grumble after the election.
So that's like carry fool a little. That is like when you carry fool a little further, right? But Breton, hear the joke in it, right? All right, don't grumble now. Don't grumble now. Now is when we go into the
bedroom.
Election.
What election? Bedroom.
Oh, bedroom. Okay.
We're going to the bed chamber.
Into the chamber.
Okay.
Chamber. Right? And you know who to talk chamber? Poor people when they have house, a hall and chamber.
Hall and chamber, yes.
Okay.
You have one area as a living room, and then you have the chamber, which is a bedroom.
So you're going in the but he said you go into we are in the bedroom mood.
Oh
yes.
Yeah.
Last week I said to you we are in a battle for our
minds.
So it's taking you now into the bedroom mood, into the intercourse mood, where it could have intercourse with your mind and mess up your minds.
Indeed. And that is what is happening. The minds of but Margaret, I don't want to get away from that don't grumble now issue just yet.
But is the same issue we are on? Is the same issue?
Yeah. I understand that, but I want to specifically hone in on that because he's saying to his supporters, "Don't grumble now, grumble," and he specifically said, "Grumble after the elections," and they were cheering, they were clapping. The thing about that is that what he's saying to them is that after the elections, you are going to have things to grumble about. That is the thing.
Yeah.
That is the thing. So just like it's been happening over the years, during the elections period, the election cycle, the election period, I would give you a few things. And he talked about fridge and what I saw on one of those viral videos about I'll give you fridge and I'll give you whatever and this and that.
But now is he getting time? No, is he getting time? No, but he wants to fool them. Now he's getting time because now is the time you're going to see all the trucks down there by the Port Authority and out Arnold by Public Works line up, right? You don't see them after election. So if you ain't get now, you're going to get after election.
Exactly.
If you ain't getting time, you ain't getting time.
Exactly. That is the exact point. So don't grumble now. Wait and see what you can get, or if you would get anything. That's how I read that. And then after the elections, Margaret, old people used to use a term which I can't use on the radio. But after elections, Vincentians if they do vote them back, we'll be catching the nenen. Oh, people don't say nenen. People I knew didn't say nenen. They say something else beginning with A and then with an S.
Well, you could say tail. You could say tail.
I'm not going to say that on radio, but that is what he is telling them, and they clap for that. That is the thing, Margaret. They clap for that, Shaka. That's the thing. They clap for that. And it's unbelievable. I mean, I am hearing some utterances coming from him, and not just when I say people are. I've heard them, some of them myself, and it is unbelievable that a prime minister of a country could be saying the kind of things that he has been saying. It's unbelievable, But hey, let Vincentians know, as you're doing, that the scare tactics that they're using, coming right back to the conversation about China and Taiwan, the scare tactics in relation to China are just what they are, scare tactics and propaganda, because he himself has clearly stated that he has no antipathy against China. There you go. Shaka, by the way, I understand from somebody who knows me quite well, in fact, a relative of mine, that you might be my relative, but I don't know if I would talk about that.
No, for it.
Yeah. You and I will talk about that when we meet up again.
All right, good.
Okay.
So Margaret, I am still waiting contact, okay? Well, and I wouldn't stop bombarding you until it happens.
All right. Let me tell Mr. Bernard what I really want to do. All right?
Yeah, or Doug, or one of those persons.
Okay. All right. Okay, then. Yeah. Thank you for calling.
All right. Take
enjoy
care.
The rest of your evening.
And before you go, let me just wish Shaka good luck for this evening, and I wish the rest of the NDP. I wish Philip Jackson a very good
office opening.
Launching on is it Sunday?
No, tomorrow, Saturday.
Tomorrow, yes, a very good launching on tomorrow.
Yes,
and I wish you guys well, man. You guys are doing well, so I hope you continue to do as well and even better.
Thank you.
All the best.
All right, you too. Take care.
You're welcome.
All right, bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So Shaka is back over to you. Calls coming in. Let me see.
Take them, man.
I don't know what happened there. Oh, that looked like the magic jack. Let me see. Hello, good afternoon, Newtimes.
How are you?
Hello.
Margaret?
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Not bad. How are you?
Good topic, Margaret. You know, I heard the man on an interview on Scene Caribbean months ago, and he said the interviewer on the conversation asking the question about Taiwan. Mm-hmm. You know what he said?
No.
I won't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Yes, he refused. He refused to make a comment. Mm-hmm. You see how devious he is? Mm-hmm. So people were left aghast. Anyhow, he is going to eventually be out of office. So it's just a matter of time. And you notice in Taiwan what goes on? They pick up chairs and fire them at one another. So, that's the way they live. But I am so happy to hear you, Margaret, bringing up the question of the electoral office a couple of weeks ago. Mm-hmm. And also the next week, Senator John brought up the question of integrity legislation.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But your cousin,
that was a good follow-up.
One of your cousins was on radio, on Facebook saying in other countries, instead of we questioning where he get the money from, he would have been crowned. I said to him, in other countries, your tail would have been held before the Integrity Commission.
Well, I tell you, St. Vincent is not a real place.
Not a real place?
Not a real place. Mm-hmm. And we have to keep hammering at it. We have to do. That's where you lose in the election. And I can't understand how people could sit down and go and purposely do evil deeds on behalf of him, because he's not doing it himself, but he's got people who are going out there. I mean, even his long-standing friend in North Windward, he is in Parliament, and they can't find the Form 17. But after this election, a lot is going to be revealed. But the people of St. Vincent have to get out and vote solidly. And the people who are working at the polling station must keep their eyes open. Make sure that when people come in, that the forms are signed, and when the count is made, they have a copy of the count in their hand. And I know that the NDP are working hard to educate the people as to the possible tricks. And one of the things we need is a discrepancy report between the NDP list by constituency and what the government give them. And don't wait. It's almost ASAP. Get that report out. Get the discrepancy report out. The bank account cannot reconcile. I guarantee you that it can't be reconciled with a discrepancy report. We need that. And you know what is sad? CARICOM brought in where people could move about freely, but they never made sure that each island had integrity legislation that is properly operated, and that they have a reform to the electoral list. It's no wonder the lady in Trinidad, the current Prime Minister, says she don't want any of them come. So I want to thank you. I've been laboring at that for the longest while.
But we will continue with that, you know, how we finish with that. Okay?
That's right. Keep going on.
All right.
So, when you finish your program, have a blessed weekend.
You too, my dear.
And keep democracy alive.
Yes, we have to.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Yes, so Shaka is back over to you.
Yes, as I mentioned, the focus really today is to promote my village meeting. And
but you know, when you go out there in promoting this village meeting, you have to remind the people, keep their heads on, put on the whole armor of God, because you cannot let them use this scare tactic. Oh, don't vote for the NDP because the NDP will hand you over to China. Pull from this today.
Yes.
Pull from this today. Don't let them scare the people into telling them things about selling passport. Tell them all who have CBI, all our friends have CBI. Hear what I'm saying?
You see,
so
the information is there and accessible to our people too, you know.
No, but listen to me.
No, I know they need to be reminded.
If
so,
I didn't come here today and remind you about antipathy, right? You think people don't know about that? Look, Troy says the first yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. So you have to, and there you have to reinforce.
That's true.
You have to reinforce.
They say we only remember
is playing
10% of what you really hear.
Serious intercourse he having on our minds, you know.
Yeah.
Not my mind.
Psychological battle.
Not my mind. Let me see. We have a caller here. Hello, good afternoon, Newtimes.
Big lady, good afternoon.
Good afternoon there.
NDP, the party of love.
Yes.
The party of peace. The party with the plans for the development of this country. Good afternoon, Mr. Cupid.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Liverpool here, man.
Hey. Good to hear from you, man.
Well, as usual, I just call you to give you a little support, and as usual.
You gonna be there physically later?
Yes, sir.
Good.
And nobody tell me you and Shaka cause you know.
Everybody be there practically related to you.
My wife and him. Ask Alvin gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes, my boy always inquiring about you and Kasha.
Oh yeah.
And Kish.
Okay.
I tell him everything seems to be running smoothly right now.
Yeah,
so,
man.
As usual, I want to continue to give you my support.
Yeah, appreciate it.
And may God continue to bless you. And we're going to make God the cornerstone of your campaign.
Definitely.
All right, my brother.
As they say, with God, all things are possible.
What you just
oh,
said?
yes. Oh, yes.
All right, my brother. Who sung like that? Who sung like that?
Oh, yes, Romano. Yes.
All right, my brother.
Romano go up under me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Romano go up under me, Margaret.
I think he was trying to get in a little earlier, but
yes,
I think he probably want another call at the time.
Yeah. Anyhow, my house don't depreciate by about 80%,
Your house
because the road ain't good.
Oh.
Look, so many years, Miss Francis give us some material to fix the road. Oh my God!
Because watch Liverpool,
God, man,
when the roads are bad too, in the area, actually it really devalues the property. Yeah. But I don't think many people really know that.
Man, I feel, and my dad doesn't put on a building up there right close to me and so when they watch the place and so on.
Liverpool lives.
Man,
you see where CWS is? Well,
man, this place gone to the dogs, man.
Yeah. But don't worry, man. Help is there. Help is here. Help is here. Because Cupid cares.
All right. Okay, Pool. All right then.
Okay, my God.
Yeah. All right. Take care.
Back over to you.
Yeah. No, as Liverpool mentioned, too, the roads are in a terrible state, and these guys on the other side, they believe as though when they actually not new, but when they resurface the existing roads, it's some grand achievement that they're worthy of praise. I mean, that is because they have set the bar so low, Margaret. Yeah, they have set the bar absolutely low when it comes to representation. That hey, whatever you do, whatever little thing you do, that is basic, you deserve some sort of reward or something, some sort of praise. But that is your job. That is what people elected you for, to ensure that their basic needs are taken care of.
All right. Well, we have two to take on
no
the
problem.
line.
Yeah.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Hi, Miss London. Sorry to call back.
How you doing, man?
Mr. Stupid.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Man, I always wait with bated breath for your appearance on the radio on Friday. And,
happy to be here.
Keep up the good work.
The plan was to come in a little earlier today, but boy, the demands are greater each and every day.
Exactly. Duty calls.
Definitely.
Let me say this to you before I go on to what I wanted to say. It is because of the presence of people like you, younger people like you, in our political arena, in our political milieu back home, that especially in terms of being a part of the New Democratic Party and pushing the kind of progressive policies that the New Democratic Party has always stood behind, to uplift the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That when the day comes that the NDP assumes government, I would start to sleep a lot better.
I'm sure a lot of us would too.
Honest, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's a common stream of consciousness. But just to say this, Miss London, I earlier said that China is a non-voting member of the CDB and IADB. I misspoke. They are a non-borrowing member of both institutions, the Inter-American Development Bank and the CDB. In other words, they put in, but they don't take out, right? So they contribute, right? And we in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, let me reiterate that we are beneficiaries of that funding from the CDB and from the IADB, right? Having gotten that out of the way, I think Mr. De Freitas, the previous caller, mentioned integrity legislation. And I have been racking my brain trying to remember their excuse for not picking up on what Vincent Beach promised.
Yeah.
But what they did, they lied to us to say like the reason they didn't bring it is because we didn't want it.
No, well, actually, I think I can remember.
There are lots of things that we didn't want that they brought.
because in 2001, I was completing my college education. Yeah, community college. And I could remember them saying in the first 100 days, they would ensure that integrity legislation is enacted. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you know that truth seeker, that this discussion is relevant right now, because my not so fabulous friend just this week was saying that the FIU should investigate the NDP.
Yes, I saw that post.
Boy, how stupid can a man get? Hey now.
I saw that post.
You forgot what Vincent Beat said up to now. No, before he called on the government to pass integrity legislation, even people know.
Why the other side doesn't deserve to be investigated too?
Well, that's the question.
But when you look at their campaign,
that's the
clear that they spend more money than the
Of course, can they have access to it? They're in a position.
It's a well-known fact. It's a well-known fact, Shaka.
During the referendum, during the referendum, a real money they change, real money they change, real US.
If we had the if we could compete with them when it came to resources, we wouldn't be in a position today.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
absolutely, absolutely. But the fact remains that a lot of people, most of us, who are willing to see beyond the veil, pierce the veil, realize that many of them in government are living way beyond
above
their means.
Yeah, big time.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So that requires some sort of investigation from the financial intelligence unit. But what I want to bring into focus is, I can't remember if one of the excuses was that they had to wait on something from CARICOM in order to introduce integrity legislation.
No, they say that the NDP didn't want it. I'm looking for Vincent Beach. When I find it, I'll play it for you.
Yes.
I'll play it.
And the fact of the matter is,
they didn't want it. Remember what he said?
Yeah, but we had the minority, so it.
Yes.
But he was speaking about when we were in power then.
No, because when they came in.
Yeah.
Right, fooling the people that they are going to pass integrity.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So they were saying we didn't want it at the time. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. But let's bring this whole thing into focus. Two of the more prominent, the bigger members in terms of size, population size of CARICOM, they have enacted integrity legislation.
No, but
in fact, I think Trinidad and Tobago Subject to Correction has an act called the Integrity in Public.
Yeah, but that is fundamental for good governance.
Of course.
Yeah, you
they also
have
have an integrity commission. Jamaica has the same thing too, which they established in 2018. So, what is the hold up? What is wrong with us?
Yeah, I tell
But you see,
we have things to hide.
I tell Storm on Facebook, in a civilized country, I should have been before you. Yeah, but
you know. But you know something, I would use a bit of a vernacular, and this is how my mind works.
Yeah.
If you have something to hide, you wouldn't walk up to the police and have a conversation with him.
True.
The policeman.
Well, provided the police is not compromised too.
Well, there you go, and I'm using it as an analogy.
Yeah.
The part of it that requires you to act in compliance with the law. If you are behaving in a non-compliant manner, you would avoid any association with that law at all.
Yeah.
So the fact that they promised this integrity legislation and they have, after 24, almost 25 years, they have done absolutely nothing. It makes rational people like all of us question the reason behind that.
Yep.
If they espouse democratic principles and practices and precepts, why not bring transparency to their financial statuses?
Well, our financial status too, because
exactly.
Yeah, we're the ones repaying the loans and they're the ones increasing the debt.
Exactly.
Among other things.
And by the way, we're still waiting for the HSBC explanation on the HSBC account.
No, you don't scare people, you don't shut them up, you don't frighten them with lawsuit. You understand? And just like that.
And Margaret, you mentioned something earlier before I get off. The British the BBC report involving Mr. Ames. He, as a lawyer, knows that if he had gone ahead and sued the BBC, there is a process there's a step within the legal process known as discovery. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he would have to lay his whole financial life bare for scrutiny from the BBC attorneys.
Yeah.
But he didn't want that. So he threw the threat out there and then he kept going. Exactly. You see, when this guy's we got something that I always say, full of tap and a full of business.
Yes, somebody else trying to get in.
Yes, so let me run off. Thank you again for accommodating
man.
me.
Good hearing from you too.
Keep up the good work, buddy.
Thank you, bro.
Good work, man.
All right, blessings.
All right,
Good.
London, have a great weekend.
You too, my dear.
Okay, all right, bye.
Yeah, all right, bye.
Hello, good afternoon. Hello.
Good afternoon, Margaret.
Hi, good afternoon, Doug.
Good afternoon, Shaka.
Hey, good afternoon, bro. How you doing?
I am doing better than good.
Okay, that means you're doing great.
I see you guys really turning up the heat.
Well, we need to do that, man.
On this evil-spirited government. And I notice that as you turn the heat up on these evil-spirited people of the ULP, I notice some snakes are crawling out from all around the NDP that come in to infiltrate the NDP. I see all the snakes. I see them coming out, walking on 4 feet instead of crawling sidewinders.
And 2 feet they walking. Two.
All you got them. And every election come round, the NDP got them. You had one name, Shoot Shaka or something like that, who been selling out the NDP. And you got others. I don't put up my Facebook notification for the NDP. They could not take me seriously, but they better get rid of some of them people and put a tent in the NDP yard. Anybody come there, let us stand up in the tent and tell you what they want. Nobody go in the NDP headquarters. This is too hard work, a process for you to lose by sellouts.
To me stand up and the cattle, milk cattle, next thing you come turn over my bucket of milk.
Yes. After you done jog it down all from the mountain, and they come to pick it over.
But
after you done, but ungratefulness is a real sin.
But Doug, there is something I have to say to you too, but I want to tell you on air because I see one of the vipers using a soundbite from you to get at the NDP. So we have to be very careful with our public pronouncements.
Margaret,
Mm-hmm.
that's a song bite. Why she don't use my whole
Is not
entire
she is a male viper.
Well, the male viper get it from she.
I don't know, but you see, but no, but what is important? What is important is that we be mindful of our pronouncement. You hear what this man here say? He gone in the bed chamber.
That is 2017, April of 2017. You see how far they're digging? They're digging stupidity. But the NDP, everybody in the NDP knows Doug Howard been with them since the foundation of the New Democratic Party in 1975. I have never wavered. I have never left. I criticize when I need to. I have never left, and I ain't got nowhere to go. I don't see a whole slate of NDP politicians who founded the NDP. Edgar Reddock, I don't see all of them gone, and I still here hanging on. I ain't going nowhere because I'm going the same way like them. Just like my father and my mother and my grandmother are gonna have to die NDP. So you ain't gotta worry about me. You gotta worry about them rats and snakes.
Snakes, vipers. Bible, hey, dog, hear the joke now. They say I shouldn't call people name. What the hell I better than God? I better than Jesus in Matthew 6. What you call it? That's snake, vipers, all kind of whitewash tomb, full of dead man bones. If I see anybody full of dead man bones, if I tell a lady she full of dead man bones, the coach you gonna carry me?
And they are sidewinders, but I want to say this: the NDP is on a good trajectory.
Yeah, man.
To take government.
Yeah.
I am telling you, but you will find demonism crawling in. NDP do this, NDP do that. Anybody want to know what the NDP had to do? All you have to go is in the ULP manifestos, check them, and check the NDP manifesto, which was printed before the ULP manifesto. You will see where the cocoa come from. You will see where the banana come from. You will see where the
airport come from, where the hospital come from.
Airport, hospital, where they call Farmville, citizenship, honorary citizenship for the Garifunas. You will see where all of them come from.
Thank you very much.
And all of them wind up in the ULP manifesto. They are bunch of thieves.
What if? Yes? TEFF. Yeah.
And let me tell you something.
No, TEEF, sorry. TEEF.
Let me tell you something. I have been looking at all the NDP programs that they've been having. The last one I look at is last night in Maho in West Kingston. Let me tell you something. The NDP has people who is laying out all the plans.
Yeah, man.
And all the programs. And they lay them out so meticulously. And you got some evil-spirited, bad-minded, demonic people
who believe in gutter politics. And this what believe in gutter politics, but calling here to tell you he loved the NDP, the ULP style of smear campaign. No, he asked him for plan.
That is derogatory politics, man.
NDP to put out the plan, but yet still he loved the ULP gutter.
But our plans are out there for everybody to hear and see.
Yes. Yeah. But I want to tell you this seriously. Margaret, the NDP has only one station that carry the program, which is Nice Radio. ULP, you have one name ULP.
That's Star FM.
All of them is ULP. Anything. Even the national radio station.
Yeah, they have that. They have that.
Now I see something, Margaret. Tell me if this is not criminal. You got the API. That is what I see. And the API is down in Chateaubriand, in Edinburgh, they're down in Camden Park, with all of the constituents. They're up in larders, with all of the constituents of the ULP of that constituency, airing programs every single day. And there's supposed to be a public radio station. Where the one with the NDP?
True.
Man, let me tell you something. Me ain't care what nobody say.
And you know what is changing it, right? Previously, it used to be GIS.
Yeah.
What they say was government information
service.
They change it. And one would have thought now that, oh boy,
Agency
things
for
good.
public
Now,
information.
so anybody, public, you understand? But no.
Yeah.
It's ULP that's changing.
But there is API is a form of is a campaign module, really.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see,
even
I don't watch it, you know.
But and you know, Dave, I spoke to a gentleman from the Doug. I spoke to a gentleman from the Dominican Republic, right? A few years back, in relation to him being recruited to come to St. Vincent. I know you heard me speak about it before.
Man, I know about that.
Right? He came to St. Vincent, was hired to burn down 705.
That's right.
But you know what got to me and what got me well scared was when they mentioned the hospital. And I didn't doubt him because I know I saw Glenn Jackson and another union man come to the hospital, and when the man says to us, I said, sure, what they had only come to do an assessment to know how many poor souls will die in the event that they burn down the hospital.
Yeah, the gas station close by there too.
Dangerous. So, because what they was saying then is that the NDP was using 705 as an election tool. What is happening now? What is happening now?
Even worse.
I know your time.
Yeah, worse now.
I know your time is limited, and my time is limited. Let me tell you this one. In 2005, they hired two guys that I grew up with in Edinburgh, who was hardcore ULP supporter then. One of them lived right here in New York. He come by me all the time. And they hired him. You know why they hired him? They hired him. If the election didn't go right, he
was given work to do. He was given
fireworks to do.
Yes.
He did right here in Brooklyn crying every day. Crying every day. If he didn't know, he would have never associated himself with them people. Now he turned against them because he see how wicked they are.
You must tell him call radio there, man. Tell him call.
This is not a joke. This is serious business. The lives of Vincent yet to be born is at stake in this election. The lives of Vincent who is yet to be born is at stake because them have to pay the bill with them people left. And if NDP put in integrity legislation and get every one of them who was in there to make it retroactive, so they could have to bring where they get in there before 1998 and 2001, when they get in there and see where they got today, I will be an NDP back because they have to bring integrity legislation to our country. Have a good day.
And I promise you one thing, and I told my party this, that if we're not going to do something about it, then they'll look for me. Because you cannot have administration after administration coming here and raping this country and getting away with it. No way at all. Because we're not only going to do this to set the example, to punish those who are guilty, but to set the example for our own people, that they must know that they cannot rape this country with impunity and get away with it. Plain and simple. We must set the example first. So that, comrades, those who do the crime must be prepared to do the time. If you know you don't want to go to prison, don't thief. Don't commit any other act of violence. We must bring back integrity in this nation. We, in the ULP, we tabled an integrity bill in Parliament, but they don't want it because you would have had to declare all your assets. You would have to let people know when you go in. If you go in with $10 and you come out with 1,000 people who want to find out, you have to tell us how you come out with 1,000. Because every year on that integrity legislation, you would have been able to have to justify. If you want it in gambling, fine. If you can justify it, fine. But they killed it. because they had the majority in the House. We promise you,
they have the
that within the first 100 days, we're going to introduce that integrity legislation to make sure that the parliamentarians and the others and senior civil servants do not continue to wait.
That's been to be done dead more than 100 years and still no integrity legislation in this country. So our boy, my once fabulous friend, right? My once fabulous friend say investigate the NDP. I wonder if he know about what Vince Beat said about integrity.
Remember they say when they get a hole, they go on for yourself too.
I'm telling you. He should have been hiding the face right now with a crocus bag.
No, well, it's reverse psychology, you know.
We have 9 more minutes remaining on the program. Romano, they say you are the... Wait, I was to ask a question, you know. Who's the PRO for the ULP?
I don't know.
Hey! I have a question in preparation for next week's program, if it is the will of the Lord. Who is the PRO for the ULP? Because you have one? Wait now. When I was speaking about the role of government, you know, something I forgot first to mention is that we have gotten so accustomed now, we think that the ULP is government. Even they themselves have been confused.
Oh, there's no separation between them.
You want NDP to do this. You ever see a picture of our man here, our boy, baby man, with the carry down walkers and boat to the Southern Grenadines to fix?
Never.
What a country. What a country. Anyhow, Romano ain't calling. Our Romano called to promote.
Probably tired, man.
Romano tired?
Probably busy.
Okay.
And I spoke to him, he was coming down from the countryside.
So anyhow, you promote your meeting.
Yes, so this evening, as I mentioned, we have our first village meeting on the Daphne Flat, and it's an exciting time to be a member of the New Democratic Party, as a number of callers would have expressed earlier. We have concrete plans to take our country forward, and there are a number of persons I met while engaging constituents that they would come and say, oh, we don't know what the NDP plans are. So my question to them is like, do you follow the NDP? Do you follow our meetings? And the obvious answer is no, because if you have been following our meetings, if you have been...
no, you know what happened, you know, they have been programmed to believe that the NDP have no plan.
Yeah, and I mean,
so even if you lay out the plan before them, they will still tell you.
No, but what happened though, Margaret? What I do after I finish speaking to them, because I even tell them, I say we have a website that you can log on to where information is easily accessible. So after I finish speaking to them, they say, oh, I didn't know NDP has so many plans, and you have so many plans to your constituency, and so forth.
Good afternoon, Newtimes.
Good afternoon, Margaret. I'm taking Romano's space, Pastor Bascom.
Hey, how are you doing?
Very good. I'm inviting everybody to the meeting this evening at Daphne. All my family in Bile, all the Bascom, the Finley, all of them. I want them to come down. The Ballas, all of them to come and support Shaka this evening.
Yes, man.
Yes.
So you going? You coming to say the prayer? Who said the prayer? You?
They haven't told me that. No, but I'll be up a little later. I have a program, so after that I'll be up there.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing you, man.
Yes, no problem at all.
Good.
All right.
All right then, thank man. I like that, man. I like that. That way we want, man. Call out your people, there, man, to go out and, you know.
Yeah, we want everybody coming out from Ashburton. You know the condition of the roads in Ashburton, my people, and those roads would not be fixed under this current administration.
They have no intention, so.
No, exactly, because they believe, oh, wrong here is NDP, and we don't need NDP supporters to win the constituency because we have the majority. That is how they're thinking, you know. But anyway, let me get into that though. Yeah, so my people in Ashburton, Georgie Gutter, Delaware, Daphne, Gome, Kelboni. I mentioned Georgie Gutter already. Top Bile, Bottom Bile, Fountain and the surrounding areas, Dorsetshire Hill, Belmont, Annisville. Come out this evening. come and hear the NDP's plans to take St. Vincent and the Grenadines forward and in a positive direction. Come and hear my specific plans to the constituency and especially the area in which the meeting we will be having the meeting, and we look forward to engaging our people, because the meetings are not just to come and hear us discuss our plans, but it's an opportunity to come socialize, interact with us, the candidates, because that is what we're all about. We have specific plans that are geared towards improving our constituency. But at the end of the day, the people are the ones who have most of the ideas. And by engaging you, and especially at this village meeting too, we are there to serve you, and your plans would be taken into consideration. And most of my plans actually developed because of my interactions with constituents.
We have a caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Margaret. You are so correct. There are too many people who are programmed, and it's so shameful for the year 2025. Too many of our people are still in the Jim Jones Kool-Aid mentality in 2025.
And when we have access to so much information too.
I know. It
so-
is so shameful.
Yeah.
Margaret, I came to St. Vincent, I talked to some people, and you ask them, what is election? What is election all about? They think it's like Carnival is coming back and going to go and jump with the band I jumped with last year.
Yeah.
The band it jumped with last year doesn't put a roof over your head. It doesn't put medication in the hospital. It doesn't, repair your road. It doesn't do anything for your education.
Right.
When are people going to wake up and realize what election is about? Election is the time that if things are not happening for you, make a change with the government.
Yeah.
It's a simple process.
They see it as a time to bribe. You understand?
Definitely.
Give out material.
Yeah.
Yes, give out pig. Give out what are you giving
Chicken.
out? Turkey. What are you giving
Chicken.
out?
Plantain.
Yeah. Or plantain too.
Well, here a gentleman said he was so embarrassed. Planting, the showing planting like when long ago we used to give pig banana, like the reject banana. That what they do with the planting now, treating us like hogs.
Margaret, I know your time is limited, but
yes,
I know your time is limited. But I'll give you an example. In Canada, Justin Trudeau have done more for Canadian than that government can ever in its lifetime do for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And Justin Trudeau have been forced out of office because he come to the point where he think that he no longer have to listen to the people of Canada.
See, that's the thing.
And
This
he
one
don't-
here.
he can do whatever
This
he
one here,
wants.
where Chaka,
Yes.
he's so obsessed. He was power hungry before.
Yeah.
Change now to obsession.
Obsession, yeah.
Not even his black son. He wants to rule over him. Take that from me.
But look at it, Margaret. Look at it. The people of
Consume
Canada
with
didn't
power.
even use an election to put Justin Trudeau out. He was put out before an election.
Yeah.
The people of St. Vincent have an election coming where they can make a change.
Exactly.
A change for a better life for you and your children and
Yeah.
your grandchildren.
And it's not a difficult choice, you know. No, seriously,
not a
it's not a
difficult
difficult choice, because you have 15
Constituencies.
candidates, right? I'm speaking specifically about my colleagues. We have 15 candidates who are ready, who are raring to go to do everything possible to improve the lives of our people. You compare that with the other side. You have 15 people who looking out for themselves. So it's completely
Listen
opposite.
to me. What did Edilin told us? One encyclopedia and the other
14
copybooks.
Well,
Copybook.
on that note, I have to remind you and Shaka it is now
Goodbye.
1:45.
All right,
Okay,
so this
enjoy your
evening,
weekend.
I encourage
Yes, all the best.
I encourage
All the
my
best,
people to come out, support the New Democratic Party, and by supporting the New Democratic Party, you're supporting St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So this is a call. Yes.
One more.
Okay.
Hello, New Times. Good evening. Make it short and sweet. Short and sweet.
Hello, yes, short and sweet. Shaka Oi.
Hey.
I just beg you one favor, please. When you will fix the road in Nutmeg Grove, please.
Okay,
That's all. All the best this evening.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, that was for you personally.
Yeah.
No more calls.
You see that's the issue with the constituency. Yeah, the roads are terrible, and you see because the representatives, right? They have no vision to take the constituency forward, because you don't necessarily have to depend on government resources to get things done in a community or a constituency. There are other avenues to source funding, and this is what my representation will be about. Not just talk, but action. And it's important for me to act on what I say. Because I could come and say, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But it will be counterproductive if I don't follow through and act upon it. And I cannot do it without the help of the people. So I'm encouraging my people, everybody, to come out this evening, be a part of our, you could say, is a talk. We come, we tell you what we have planned, and we are open for constructive criticism and feedback as well. And that is what we're all about. We're here to serve the people, and we could only do that by listening and catering to your needs. So once again, it was great being here on a Friday. I keep promising to come a little earlier,
Yes,
but
Mr.
next week I have another meeting in Kane Hall, and I am looking forward to that meeting and engaging the people of West St. George. All right, good evening, good afternoon, and God bless.
Yes, so Shaka, thanks for being here too. So that's it for Shaka. My dear brothers and sisters, as I leave you, I want you to remember to put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. The devil have recruited some snakes and some vipers who are trying to scare you so that they could manipulate your minds. I wouldn't let them. So do have a most enjoyable weekend. If it is the will of the Lord, I will be back with you next Friday. So take care.
And it's like when everybody get the Spanish ship at sail. When Jonah say, is your car Jaguan? When they come up with ship and it go in the whale belly. Alright, so St. Vincent will never come good unless I get rid of Ralph. And it's like when everybody get the Spanish ship at sail. When Jonah say, is your car Jaguan? When they come up with ship and it go in the whale belly. Alright, so St. Vincent will never come good unless I get rid of Ralph. And it's like when everybody get the Spanish ship at sail. When Jonah say, is your car Jaguan? When they come up with ship and it go in the whale belly. Alright, so St. Vincent will never come good unless I get rid of Ralph.
Ndp Army. It's the Miracle Office opening in Mespo, next to Choppies, this Saturday, September 6th, starting time 7:30 p.m. Your speakers: VP, the Honorable Major Sinclair Leacock, Honorable Daniel Collins, Andrew Teach John, the Pepperman, Senator Israel Bruce, Women's Arm President Rudia Dohan, Belcom, Kashaka Cupid, and the Mespo Messenger, Philip Jackson. So it's going down this Saturday. Mespo, get ready for the Ndp Miracle Office opening. Let's flip the script and win with Philip.
The vibes is set for Sunday, September 14th. Sunday, September 14th, 2025. It's the Southern Grenadines boat ride to Beckway. Jump on the MV Ambience as we leave Union Island at 7:30 sharp, sailing through Myro and Canawan all the way to Lower Bay Beckway for the big small goal football clash. Southern Grenadines versus the Northern Grenadines. Drinks, food, games, pure fun and niceness. Feel the vibe and be part of the action. Don't miss this. Mark the date, September 14th. All aboard Beckway. We going.
Memorial Funeral Home is dedicated to meeting the needs of our customers. We go above and beyond to ensure satisfaction and convenience. That is why we are extending our services to the diaspora. Working with Caribbean Funeral Home in New York. Burial packages can now be completed in New York to cover burials in St. Vincent. And likewise, packages can be made in St. Vincent to cover burials in New York. Caribbean Funeral Home is located on 1922 Utica Avenue, Brooklyn. Call their office at 718-444-1818 or WhatsApp at 347-925-9557 or 347-231-5410. For more information, call our local office at 458-8888. Memorial Funeral Home. Quality, convenience, and affordability.
A year passes, your tiles start shifting. 2 years later, they pop. After 3 years, they break. The problem isn't the tiles, it's the tin set. We have what you need. Not all tin sets are the same. Every job needs the right one. For projects with ceramics, we've got it. Porcelain, no problem. Marble, stone, high traffic floors, we have the strength. Small tiles, big tiles, oversized slabs, we've got the right bond. Indoor, outdoor, any weather, we've got it covered. Get the right tin set, the right grout, the right adhesive for the right job. Don't guess it. Don't risk it. Come to District Stairs SVG. We have the products and the knowledge to guide you right. Find us at Russell Shopping Mall in Stony Grounds. Call us today, 784-456-7649. District Stairs SVG. The right hold for the right job.